Coming hingalam benomiya Ooredoo 5G jassala. Kurierumen avaha beenundo 5G jassala. Hayatuga avaha kurierun hodalam beenumiya Ooredoo 5G jassala. Madukurum mee vara back ameddo 5G jassala. Sateka guna speed tajruba kolluma Ooredoo ge 5G jassala.
Gaming ituru harafataka rajyege MS ali gaming experience Ooredoo.
ಜಾಣುತ ಏಕೆ ಹ್ಯಾರಾಕಿತ ಏಕೆ ಹತಿಯಾರು ತರಕ್ಕೆ ಹಮಲಾದಿ ಫುರುಡಿಲ ಫಾದುವ ಗ್ಯಾಗಾದನ ತರು ಬ್ಯಾಬಾಕುರ ಫುಮ್ಮಾದ ಬ್ಯಾಕುಡಾಗಾದುರ ಮುಜಿಯಾರು ಕಮಕುದುಡು ವ್ಯಾಲಾಫುರ ಕಾಕಬ್ಬಾರದ್ದು ತವೇನಿ ಹಕುಡಾಮತ ಕಫಸ್ಕಿಚ ಹೇನಿ ರೈವಲ್ ಸಫೈ ಪುರವೇನಿ ದಿವ ಇಕ್ಕೊ ಟೀಮ್ ಕಿಂಗ್ ಕುಡವೇನಿ ಹಿಂಗಾಪದಂ ಕಾಕು ಹಿಗೇನಿ ಕಾಕತ್ತುರೆ ಕಾಕು ಹಿಬೇಡಿ ಕಾಕಬ್ಬಾ ಏ ಹುರವೇನಿ ಫಹುಮಿ ಹಕ ಕಿಕ್ಕುರವೇನಿ ದೀವುವಾಣಿ ಮೀ ಮಗೆ ಮಹಲ್ ಮಗೆ ರಾಜ ಮೀ ಮಗೆ ವತನ್
Welcome to Ooredoo Nation.
The Gamers Land.
Kia bala kia ne kalu kalu kuru kuru kalu kalu kiruli kukulu fast ko kia karkuru kalu kiruli no kalu kuru kalu kiruli kukulu
Fast edo rajyege emme haluwi speed ge internet aka Ooredoo ge unlimited supernet.
kalu kiruli kukulu
Fast edo rajyege emme haluwi speed ge internet aka Ooredoo ge unlimited supernet. Edo smiyan ai live
Phone gaave buli hayata natum bulila nita kumisaki mez ga e fresh game ga kuduru speed ga e PUBG ganda snap kure esa ka meme taka e furi feed ga e TikTok fura e fit check taka ve OG fasha e sali trend ka e ki bajiduwa
Santa Liberty Technology Libe kuri eroma Eko haru fatuga Tibe hos baguta Wagutung ufala Libe huwa fentak Kuga veche Libe fa
Jassali ma fighti libe Libe, libe, libe Jassali ma fighti libe Libe, libe, libe Jassali ma fighti libe Libe, libe, libe Jassali ma fighti libe ರಾಜ್ಯಗೆ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಬೋಡು 5G ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್
Bebe, क्या हो रहा है? Bebe, मी क्या हो रहा है?
ಕಮೆಂಗ್ ಹಿಂಗಾದೊಮ್ಮೆ ಉಂದಗೂ ಕಮೆದ್ದು 5G ಜಸ್ಸಾದ ಕಮೆಂಗ್ ಹಿಂಗಾದಂಬೇಣು ಮಿಯ ಉರಿದು 5G ಜಸ್ಸಾದ ಕುರಿಯರು ಮೆಂಗ್ ಅವಹ ಬೇಣುಂದೋ 5G ಜಸ್ಸಾದ ಹಯಾತುಗ ಅವಹ ಕುರಿಯರು ಹೋದಾಲಂ ಬೇಣುಮಿಯ ಉರಿದು 5G ಜಸ್ಸಾಲ ಮಡುಕುರು ಮೀ ವರ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಮೆದ್ದು 5G ಜಸ್ಸಾಲ ಸತೇಕ ಗುಣ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ತಜುರ್ಬಾ ಕೊಲ್ಲುಮ ಉರಿದೂಗೆ 5G ಜಸ್ಸಾಲ
ಗೇಮಿಂಗ್ ಇತುರು ಹರಫತಕ ರಾಜ್ಯಗೆ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಸಳಿ ಗೇಮಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಉರಿದು
ಜಾಣುತ್ತ ಏಕೆ ಹ್ಯಾರಾಕಿತ ಏಕೆ ಹತಿಯಾರುತ್ತ ಏಕೆ ಹಮಲಾದಿ ಫುರುಡಿನ ಫಾದುವ ಗ್ಯಾಗಾದಾನ ತರು ಬ್ಯಾಬಾಕುರ ಫುಮ್ಮಾದ ಬ್ಯಾಕುಡಾಗಾದುರ ಮುಜಿಯಾರು ಕಮುಕದೂಡು ರಾಲಾಫುರ ಕಾಕಬ್ಬಾರದ್ದು ವೇಣಿ ಹಂಗುಡಾಮತ ಕಫಸ್ಕಿಚ್ಚ ಹೇಣಿ ರೈವರ್ ಸಫೈ ಪುರವೇಣಿ ಡಿವೈ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಮ್ ಕಿಂಗುಡೆ ವೇಣಿ ಹಿಂಗಾಬದಂ ಕಾಕು ಹಿಗೇಮಿ ಕಾಕತ್ತುರೆ ಕಾಕು ಹಿಬೇಡಿ ಕಾಕಬ್ಬ ಏ ಹುರವೇಣಿ ಫಹುಮಿ ಹಕ ಕಿಕ್ಕುರೆ ವೇಣಿ ದೀಬುವಾಣಿ ಮೀ ಮಗೆ ಮಹಲ್ ಮಗೆ ರಾಜ ಮೀ ಮಗೆ ಮತಲ್
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to you all tuning in today. My name is Jailu and from Sri Lanka, and I'll be your host and caster for this exciting showdown here at the Esports Flash Series, Series 2. So proudly brought to you by Ooredoo, Nation's MV Gamers Land. So buckle up because we're about to witness some intense PUBG mobile action where only the best will rise to the top. So this is a special series held exclusively and today we'll be battling across 6 maps for a grand prize pool of MVR 5000. Now these maps will be played in order: Erangel, Sanhok, Miramar, simultaneously the same way. With pride and strategy and survival at stake, it's going to be a showdown you don't want to miss. So we're kicking things off in the classic battlefield, Erangel, of course. We can see the plane pathway has already been created and a couple of teams are heading towards their destined locations. We can see that most probably we should be able to see some early clashes, perhaps around cutting across Rozok, Pochinki, most probably around in Yasnaya as well. Now let's see who would be able to get the first knock, first blood early on itself. And the speak of the devil, the first knock has already been created, and it's not just any ordinary knock here, guys. It is a vehicle elimination and taking with the blade over here. And with that team, LNN Esports were able to secure 1 elimination so far. Well done. So definitely we should be able to see some clashes around in Quarry, definitely around in Rozok. Yasnaya, well, might not happen right now itself, but definitely around in Mansion, and also let's not forget Kameshki. Now, one of the members of the opposition team has already been taken out early on itself. So let's see if the team would be coming in to get to avenge their member's death. Will they be opting for a safer gameplay? So still the team count remains stagnant. Alright, let's see who would be able to get the first team eliminated out completely from the stage 1 itself. I don't think many teams would be opting for early fights early on, given that most teams are trying to play it out safe. Now we did see some intense battles being played out yesterday from Group A, so let's see what sort of demonstration we are about to witness in Group B. As you can see, Kameshki is definitely heating up over here, trying to get a couple of loot, because the more properly equipped you are, the more you can be very confident in getting down the other team, right? And we can see LNN XFI over here busy with looting. Alright, so there you have it, guys. LNN's taking out again SNGs, and we can see the fight happening over here at Kameshki. Now the opposition team exactly knows where their positions are. HNTR, one of their other members, have also been taken out. The fight is surreal over here, guys, at Mori. You can see Void over here. Void taking a beautiful spray against one of the LNN's members, and the revive is happening simultaneously. Now the fight is happening very surreal over here, guys, because 2 of the members from Shinigami's team have been taken out. So it's gonna be the duo Void and Sasuke to either save the day or break the day. Let's see if they would be able to take down Team LNN's, or would Team LNN's be taking out Shinigami's team. Now we can see, if you take a look at the leaderboard, Team LNN's have already secured 2 elimination points, and that leads them to be at the top of the leaderboard for now, just tentatively. Tables could change any moment, right? So we can see Kameshki's fight is about to happen, guys. Spray was taken out, and we can see the opposition teams taking a complete rotation towards Evox over here. It's a fight between XFI versus Evox. Right, so let's see, guys, who would be able to get the first team knock over here in Kameshki. Team Evo already overlooking into where exactly XFI could be. Now my predictions would be either of the teams should be able to get, and there you have it. The first knock against XFI was created by Evo over here, so now that should give them more opportunities, more ample enough time to take the team down, if only they are quick to their feet. And we can see Evo Ryu taking out completely Slayer. is able to take the knock. And Ryu coming over here. Coming straight at the US members and with his DBS as well. However, the opposition team member manages to escape in time, but that doesn't make Ryu to stop on his feet, guys. And Ryu getting a couple of shots as well. Simultaneous beautiful cover by his opposition team. Now Ryu needs to be very vigilant of his surrounding, given that there would be some of his teammates luring around, lurking, waiting to get the opportunity to get the team down. We can see NVZai and Ryu should be able to get the 1v1. Who would it be? Would it be Ryu or would it be NVZ? And here it is, guys. DBS versus UMP of a moment, and down goes NVZ. Ryu confirming the kill simultaneously. Perfect. So with that, Ryu was able to secure 2 eliminations so far, and we can see Hai is also knocked out over here. Insane completely alone over here. I think he's trying to play it out safe, guys, given that all of his members are, not in a really good position. So I think the call out was given for Insane to play it out safe rather than avenging for the rest of his teammates. And just like that, guys, I mean, XFI definitely had the potential, the tendency to be eliminated early on, but Insane, we can see, is definitely taking out a complete different approach. Gonna play it safe, but then again, the opposition teams are not gonna have it, guys. The rush is right behind him. However, I don't think they actually know where exactly Insane could be at. Just kind of, rotating around to see if they would have eyes on him. Now, how unfortunate it is that Insane doesn't even have any, wheelers to get into the safe zone as well. And he has to go 3,000 meters away. And meanwhile, we can see Anteiku is going against Akazaya's. Grenade being cooked over here. I think they know where Insane is at, guys. Kodine being knocked out simultaneously. The nade connecting almost partially to Insane. Now the rush should be happening right now. They already know where Insane is at. Well, let's see if Insane would be able to give us a 1v3 or would it be a 4v1. From a complete different direction, taking out Insane completely and should be able to confirm the kill as well. Unfortunately, he ran out of ammo. And there you have it, guys, taking out Sway. With that, he was able to confirm 1 elimination. I think Grim is not, I think Grim is actually AFK. He's not available at the moment. We can see Dani over here. I've already secured 1 elimination, and Aiki trying to take a complete rotation, and we can see Leo has been knocked out as well. Good, guys. All of the teammates, I mean 2 of their teammates are down already, given that 1 of them has been knocked out. And seems to be chasing Aiki. Akazaya seems to be chasing Anteiku, guys. Aiki in his last HP. And down goes Aiki. How unfortunate he was on that moment, guys. And with that, they've secured 2 eliminations so far, Team Akazaya. Meanwhile, we can see a lot of teams, going at it against one another. And down goes Poisons over here by CND Sishu. Poison's being knocked out, guys. With that, we can see they've already secured 1 elimination, though. Down goes Leo as well by Dani. Now, we've witnessed how Dani, what sort of an aggressive gameplay Dani delivers. So it's no wonder, how much of a chase he gave in there. Lonzo over here taking out 1 by 1 of the members. Now, last member standing for Shinigami would be Void. Void trying to end the Void by moving to a complete different location over here. So the first team to be, not eliminated right now would be MRG, I think, because they've missed out early on to participate for the event. And you can see Evo Grim being taken out for the zone. That's kind of a very, very skeptical thing, because we are still in stage 1, stage 2, and the zone cannot be that critical. He has been taken out. And Soli over here, we have seen what sort of gameplay we've noticed from Soli. And the first team to be eliminated, guys, the XF1. And with that, we're down to 7 teams and 53 alive. Here comes the rush by Soli. Soli trying to get the 1v1, guys, holding on to his shotgun. Let's see if the shotgun connects. However, Soli in his last HP. And down goes. What the bloody hell was that by Soli? Takes out Amin in his last HP. Well done, Soli. And with that, he was able to take out 15 KTS, so we're down to last 16 teams and 50 alive. So Lee, what sort of a gameplay was that over there? Actually came out like a monster. Now, if you take a closer look at, the map, we can see around 3 to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the teams are still out of the play zone. So they need to get into the zone very quickly. They need to be quick on their feet as well, because the only possible ways to get into the zone would be the either sides of the bridges. Now, the bridges could be heavily camped as well. We can see TM7s camping on towards the left side of the bridge and another team holding on to the other side of the bridge. Now the question here is, what sort of strategy would the teams be playing out to get into the safe zone, the other side? Let's take a closer view on how Crown Esports are about to do that. Now mind you, going in waterways could also be risky. There's going to be a lot of teams from either sides, and you can see TGM has been taken out. I think he was DC, he was AFK. Team Akazaya Espada. We can see Nanu, Season, and Dalhu. I think they're holding on, to a complete different location over here. Shinigami holding on to out of zone as well. But then again, teams keep passing across him. Right, guys, so there comes a team. I don't think they would, notice Void anyways, given that their main focus is to get into the zone somehow. We're down to 16 teams and 49 alive. Now, who do you think would be able to secure the first chicken dinner early on? Drop your early predictions and let us know down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and show support for the teams that are actively participating today. Right, so we can see Akazaya is holding on to a really, really good position over here, securing 3 eliminations so far. I think, they hold into like different compartments, making sure that, they have views onto whoever who crosses path across the bridge. A Goatlike over here as well, still stagnant with 16 teams, and Goatlike have already secured 4 eliminations. TM7 over here. I think they would be able to go against Goatlike. I don't think Goatlike are actually aware that TM7s are holding on to this position over here. I got a view onto the Goatlikes from Rifa. And let's see, I think Goatlikes are now aware as to where exactly Rifa's location is at. So a couple of sprays connecting to both of the members. Both of them in, last quarter of the HP as well. Still stagnant with 16 teams and 48 remaining. Now down in the comments below, we can see a lot of support for XF1, LNF. What about the others, guys? Bring the hype up and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, show the support, give them the moral support, the teams that are actively participating today. Let's take a closer view. Farm seems to be heavily congested right now. Milta. We got the last solo man over here as well, given that all 3 of his members have been eliminated. Team seems to be the last zone. What on earth was that over here? Taking out BLK by F1210 Goatlike's member. How further away was that? Now that is exactly what sort of gameplay you need, especially in a competitive field like today. Perfect, so let's see, guys. Anteiku's last man over here, Aku. Aku is being surrounded by 3 of the opposition's members, and Orpheus taking out Soli. Down to 15 teams and 47 remaining. Alright, so TM7s are holding on to different locations, guys. We can see Orpheus holding on, to the reach. And about a minute left for the zone to close into stage 4 as well. Ayu over here in his last couple of HP as well. Orpheus is gonna have the 1v1, guys. Let's see if he would be able to successfully get the 1v1, or would it be the complete opposite? We can see Goatlike members coming against Orpheus. And here it is, the nade right into the opponent, and down goes F12, guys. Down goes So Sweet as well. Orpheus in his last HP, and here comes IU to the rush, making sure that his team member is in safe hands. We can see another turn. That's going to be a third party here. EM7 securing 2 eliminations. That is in case they do get F12. 49 taking out Lone's Neo and confirming Neo as well. So with that, they've secured 6 eliminations so far. Last two men standing for Goatlike, guys. And Aku being taken out as well. So we're down to last 14 teams, which is 44 remaining. Like's last two members now. They're definitely gonna go against Team Lons over here. But in a minute left, the zone is also closing into stage 4, and stage 5 is you need to really make sure that you get into the zone safely as and a beautiful spray over here by Goatlike 9. Eco Joker taking out MRG, Rolex, and as well from God knows where. You can see DCM over here trying to get the fight is intense over here at Sosnoka military base, guys. Rolex being taken out. We can see Kenzo taking a elimination already. Let's see, the grenade connects successfully by Aizen over here, and wait, what? I think Aizen just grenaded himself, didn't he? Alright, I think that was a mistake over there, guys. The pressure is built up given that, there's a lot of teams here today at Sosnoka. Very surprisingly. So that may have, given him, the nerves. And Rolex taking out Toko over here with a beautiful grenade connecting. And Rolex rushing in with more and more nades. However, it does not connect. Let's see who would be able to walk away from the chaos that we are about to witness in military base. Gonna be either DCMs or the opposition team's EQZ. Alright, more of the grenades connecting. Rolex, sorry, my bad, it wasn't EQZ, it was my eyes playing tricks on me again. It's Ego. It's gonna be either DCMs or Ego. And ESP Toko being taken out, guys. The rock is real close, taking out Nanu as well, and Toko being knocked out, Joker being knocked out as well. Kamikaze and Kiku, only people alive. Kiko being knocked out, and the team is down, guys. A beautiful rush gameplay that we just witnessed over here by Team DCM, eliminating completely Team Ego, and we are down to last 13 teams, which is 35 remaining. And Akazaya Espada over here, securing all of the eliminations. That leads up to 5 eliminations so far. Beautiful spray over here with a vertical elimination. However, simultaneously Maha gets a couple of shots as well. Mahu, my bad. And with that, another team has been eliminated early on, and we're down to last 12 teams, just 31 remaining. Now, who do you think would be able to walk away with the final chicken, guys? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also show some support for the teams actively playing out today. And a big shout out for obviously Ooredoo and our nation's MV Gamers Land, sponsoring such a beautiful event up here today. Still stacking to 12 teams and 31 remaining. And there you have it, guys. More knocks. We can see a lot of knocks now. The minute we hit stage 5, stage 6, that's when we will be able to see a lot of teams going against one another. That's when the real gameplay is about to be witnessed. We can see Team Akazaya over here. After eliminations, Mahu with a beautiful spray, and with that they were able to rise above the top of the leaderboard with a total of 8 eliminations so far. Kage over here with 3 eliminations. I think they're the only ones, surrounding Akazaya at the moment. But we also got the opponent team over here. LNF. Maha being taken out, guys. LNF taking out Maha over here. And Itachi trying. Ooh, beautiful spray over here by Itachi. Amazing. So it's gonna be the fight between LNF versus Akazaya, guys. Now who do you think will be able to walk away from the chaos that we're about to witness? Down goes Ripetsi. And with that, Akazaya Itachi will be able to secure his elimination over there. We're down to last 9 teams and 21 remaining. A lot of teams are being taken out because of the zone, and team ESP being taken out as well, and we're down to last 8 teams. SNG being taken out in the 10th position, Crown being taken out in the 9th position. Now Akazaya is just 2 manpower over here. However, they were able to secure 10 eliminations so far, so that gives them the opportunity to now strive for the placement points. Alright guys, still stagnant with 8 teams. Who do you think would be able to walk away with the first chicken dinner for the day? We can see after there's Mahu trying to take a couple of knocks over here against himself over there. And so his teammate will be able to go battle it against team TM7s as they're chasing him down the line. We can see LNF in the front and CND as well. They're still stagnant with 8 teams and 19. 19. CND, see, how did he come here? Down goes Itachi as well, guys. Mahu should be able to get the revive, but here comes the grenade. Let's see if the grenade connects. Nope, unfortunately it does not. And the TM7s are rushing in towards Akazaya's guys. Itachi in his last HP as well. We can see Eddie trying to give a cover to his team. Meanwhile, the 3-man fraggers comes over here with grenades on their hands. And Ayu taking now into the damages over here. Let's see if battle between... Down goes Ayu, guys, by beautiful grenade over here executed by Itachi. Let's see if he would be able to get the rest of the team members as well. And down goes Mahu. Last member standing for Team Itachi. Down goes Rifa as well. Beautiful grenades, guys. Beautiful grenades over here by Akazayas. Team Akazayas going at it against one on each other. And more nades. I don't know how many grenades Itachi has in his pockets. And Eddie comes in for his team's help as well. More nades, more grenades. Lonzia is being knocked out as well. And another grenade, and down goes Rifa one more time. A beautiful executed grenade by Mahu over here. They're literally using every possible utilities against TM7, guys. Last man standing for TM7 would be Eddie. Lons being taken out in the 8th position. And down goes TM7, guys. A deadly duo of a moment we witnessed over here by Team Akazaya as well done. Itachi in his last HP once again. We are down to a last 6 teams, which is 13 remaining. That was a beautiful squad vibe. But however, the fight is not over yet because people are still, their ongoing fight actually made other teams, the rest of the 5 teams, to take a closer look into, what exactly they're doing, and their approach is completely fixated on Team Akazayas. You can see CNDs over here as well. Cyanide Esports. See, they've actually done a split over here. Beautiful split. Let's see if we would be able to witness a beautiful squad by CNDs as well. They've already taken 3 eliminations, and Seishu taking out what on earth? A beautiful grenade that leads to the execution of Team Goat in its 6th position. We're down to last 5 teams and 11 remaining. Akazaz, DNT, Kage, CND, LNF. Who do you think would be able to walk away with the first chicken dinner, guys? It's heavily congested over here at Sosnoka military base. Akazaya still holding on to the position, guys. Really good cover, making sure down goes Mahit as well, and Rolex taking out in front of Shushi. Sorry, the name is so hard to pronounce. And Sen's over here trying to get the CND's last member. Let's see if he would be able to, though. Sen's on his last HP as well, guys. And here comes Hyzen. However, he was taken out. Beautiful shot over here, taking out CND completely, and we are down to last 4 teams, which is 7 remaining. Akazaz, DMT, Kage, LNF. Who would you think would be able to walk away with the first chicken dinners? Why the LNF standing over here as well? Last man standing, rather. Solo guy. Do you think a solo guy would be able to take the chicken dinner? I don't think Cage 7 is actually aware that Nihaz is right below him, so he's kind of, luring in and waiting to pounces, he'll definitely pounce back without thinking further. Right, so I think I'm having a little bit of technical issues at the moment. I was kind of stuck. Alright guys, I am back and live. Sorry about before, I had a little bit of technical issues, and you can see Akazaya is going at it against Cage members, guys. Society being taken out. Akazaya is a devils in disguise over here, taking out knocks after knocks, eliminations after eliminations. Now this is what happens when your deadly duo can actually make it towards the end, because that we can definitely see a proper synergy, proper comms being executed by Team Akazaya, how they were able to even stand on their feet even when one of them were knocked out. We can see Rolex over here. It's gonna be Team Akazaya versus INF Senzo Shield. Guys, CH is taking out Rolex as well. Last man standing for INF would be Senzo. Down goes Tachi as well. Ma, who almost had it, guys. A beautiful chicken, an unexpected chicken over here by DMT. Well done, well played. Incredible finish to the first match, guys. We saw some brilliant plays, calculated rotations, and those clutch gunfights that define the round. And let's not forget those amazing utility usage as well. Congratulations to Team DMT for securing the first chicken dinner, especially for their outstanding performance and resilience throughout the tournament. So moving on to your winning team stats, guys. Hunter with 0 eliminations, Maito with a total of 2 eliminations, Senso with 4 eliminations, and Rolex with 4 eliminations. So that leads up to 10 eliminations in total for Team DMT. Well done, well played. Let's move on to your next stat. Match summary for your Esports Flash Series 2 group stage wise B. 59 eliminations, 58 knockouts, 12,688 total healings, 10 grenade eliminations, 22 assists, and 1 vehicle eliminations. So there you have it, guys, your match summary so far concluding match 1. Now let's move on to your next stat. Head-to-head comparison between Team Akazaya and Team DMT. In terms of damage, Akazaya hold the upper hand with a total of 2,461 damage, 15 knocks, 15 eliminations. That leads up to a total of 21 total points. And DMT is with a total of 1,231 damage, 9 knocks, 10 eliminations, and that leads to a total point of 20. So just a gap of 1 point over there, guys. How surreal is that? Alright, let's move on to your next stat. Okay, so let's give it up for your most valuable player for match 1, Akazaya Mahu, with a total of 7 eliminations, 1,225 damage, 5 assists, 8 knocks, and 305 healings. So there you have it, guys. Let's give it up one more time for your most valuable player, Akazaya Mahu. On to your next stat. The top players, let's start off with hashtag 5 to hashtag 1. So hashtag 5 stands 7 with a total of 3 eliminations. Enzo with 4 eliminations. Rolex with 4 eliminations. Itachi with 5 eliminations. And Mahu leading the leaderboard with a total of 7 eliminations. Well done, well played, guys. Let's keep up with the same momentum for the next 5 matches as well. Let's move on to your next stat. Alright, so match rankings. Let's start from Z to A. DCM Morrigan and Shinigami, KTS, Anteiku's, Akazaya Espada with 0 points, Titans XF 1, BLK Esports, LNN Ego with 1 point each, Crown Esports TM7 with 2 points, Evo with 4 points, Lens Esports with 5 points, YDLNF with 8, Goatlike with 8, Cyanide Esports with 8, Kage with 9, DCM DMT with 20, and hashtag 1 stands Akazaya with a total of 21 points. Well done, well played, guys. Alright, let's move into your next step. There seems to be a little bit of technical issue. Let me try reconnecting. Okay, so guys, I just got the news that we just got the signal that we will be moving straight into a quick short break because we need to give ample enough time for the members, the participants to, gear up for the next map, obviously. So next up, we've got, the jungle to go through with. Obviously, Sanhok, the fast-paced, close quarter combat and those unpredictable circles will definitely define how surreal the map is. So who's ready for some intense close range fights in the map of Sanhok? So let's head towards Sanhok after a quick short break. Alright guys, so what an incredible finish for match 1. Now we are heading directly into match 2. Obviously that's going to be Sanhok. So this is something that is very exciting to witness, given that we're going to definitely witness close range fights, close range encounters. So let's see who would be able to get the first blood, first knock in the map of Sanhok. We can see a couple of teams heading towards Cow, Cam, Bravo. Now those two teams surprisingly are very safe today. You can see a lot of teams heading towards the western side of the map. Boot camp is going to be heavily congested. I kind of feel that tendency. And we can also see XF1 heading towards Kampong. Paina is definitely going to be congested. And a lot of teams are heading towards out of the circle. The first circle has already been settled in as well. You can see Ruins being... Ruins is gonna be, having the first clash in, as well as you can see a couple of members going towards Tambang. And Painan is most probably the first and the first clash we are about to witness. We can also see Akazaya. Ooh, down goes Gojo. Let's take a closer view. The first knock has been taken out over here, guys. Akazaya Espada's team, guys. Gojo has been taken out. A drop flash over here by Amin, BLK's team. Right, so Caesar overlooking to, the possibilities of getting his teammate. And down goes Wild. Down goes Wild over here. Beautiful. And Vittu coming right at it to avenge his friend's knock over here. Let's see, it's a war between EQs, between BLKs versus Akazayas. Right, so we can see the first blood has already been taken over here, Espadas, and the smoke being thrown out as well. Victor still trying to look into what the possibilities, and down goes one of the... Ooh, the damage was dealt, but here comes the rush by Victor trying to take out the member, and down goes beautiful rush over there by the Victor. With that, they were able to secure 1 eliminations. However, last 2 men standing for BLP stand still, guys, as Evo is also coming into their layer. It doesn't look good, guys. Espada coming in from the right, and we've also got the Evo team coming in from the left as well. We're still stagnant with 18 teams and 69 remaining. You can see Will has already been revived, securing 1 elimination over here by Vittu. And Season being taken out by CND. What is happening over here? Gojo being taken, Gojo is last HP. Season being taken out, Daldo being taken out. So last 2 members standing for Team Espada would be Gojo and Nanu himself. Let's see, guys, BLK is unaware of exactly Akazaya Espada's Nanu is that comes running out in the open, but I'm not certain if that would be that would be actually considered, given that they don't really know exactly where Nanu's location is at. His whereabouts are kind of very skeptical. So with 2 overlooking into the possibilities of any potential threats coming across from the left, but he's not really giving much focus into the right. Right, so we can see Poison taking over a complete different route, and Soli taking out DMT's Maito, the first chicken dinner winners over here. Painan is heavily crowded, guys. DCMs versus SNDs. Sorry, CNDs. Eyes have been playing tricks on me lately. And Shafu being taken out by Mazin 47. Still stagnant with 18 teams, and Shafu completely being wiped off. And Poison being knocked out over here by Ryu. Poison completely wiped off as well by Team Evo. He was holding on to really good position over here, guys, securing 1 elimination so far for just 3 members, a 3-man power over here. We can see Kage might be able to go against Team Anteiku at the moment. Leo dealing a couple of damages. Still stagnant with 18 teams and 66 remaining. What an absolute menace over here. Carlo being knocked out as well. So many knocks, guys. Just as predicted, Sanhok always delivers, the best close range fights. There's not a moment, there's not a silence of a moment that you have to, wait for the next action to happen, because Sanhok delivers it all perfectly. We can see Goatlike's sort of holding on to Tatmok at the moment. We're still stagnant with 18 teams and 65 remaining. However, Goatlike's taking into a different route. I think they're holding on to Tatmok for the moment. And Painan seems to be heavily crowded, guys. Goat So Sweet taking out Shisuyo over here. Let's see if he would be able to confirm the elimination though. Goatlike having the fights over here. Tatmok confirming Shisui. And with that, they were able to secure 2 eliminations early on. This is incredible, I'm telling you. Incredible. Alright guys, so we're still stagnant with 18 teams and 64 remaining. Now who do you think would be able to secure the second chicken dinner for the day? Now the first chicken dinner was completely devoured by the DMTs, but let's see if they would be able to give the same momentum, the same comeback like we've witnessed before. It was a duo power that we witnessed before. Now currently also I believe one of the DMT's members, yeah, they were knocked out, but they were also revived in time. So now the whole squad is alive, and I would expect definitely a really good gameplay, a really good comeback from the team. But let's see if there would be another team that would be able to break the first streak over. Alright, so XF1s over here would be able to get the fight. I don't think they really want to get engaged into the early fight now itself. Still stagnant with 18 teams and 64 remaining, guys. I think CND's Joker was trying to take a rotation over there. We're looking into any potential threat. They already went into their distinct location as well. Alright, so meanwhile guys, let's also not forget to give a huge shout out for Ooredoo's Nations MV Gamers Land. Let's also not forget how much of a momentum they've given for Esports Flash Series 2. And here you have it guys, TM7 is going at it against the CRN members over here, securing 2 eliminations so far by both Eddie and Ayu. I think they're holding on to a really not safe location. Lower grounds means more risky, but they kind of out delivered it over there. They kind of clashed in with one of the CRN's members, and Jerker Sky maybe trying to take a complete different rotation. Perhaps seems to me like Molly being taken out over here by Bab. I'm so sorry, I'm unable to pronounce the names exactly right. And let's see guys, so we're still stagnant with 18 teams and 61 remaining. Moving on to Shinigami's POV over here. Bab has already secured 1 elimination. Vittu has been securing 1 elimination as well. And Cyanide Esports POV over here, they've already secured 1 elimination, so that leads up to 61 remaining at the moment. Right behind them, however, comes KTS as well, right behind their doorstep. Now let's see if KTS would be able to get the knock, and down goes Rifa over here by Lonzy Sport, and Vile being knocked out as well. Rifa being knocked out, I don't think he would have enough time to be revived by his teammate, because Eddie is in a complete different location as well, and the whole Lon squad is moving into Rifa's location over here. As you can see, I do not think the Lons did a really good position over there, given that they are out in the open, while being completely taken out over here by Mazin. And let's see, Eddie getting a couple of shots over here by Team Lonzy Esports, and Rifa being completely eliminated early on, and that leads up to just 3 members standing for TM7. We're down to 59 members alive. KTS have actually witnessed where CND was at and eliminating them, confirming the kill over there. However, we're still stagnant with 18 teams, guys. In about a minute left for the zone to close into stage 3 as well. KTS too easy being taken out over here by High Sam. TM7's overlooking into Loans, and we can see Cyanide's last 2 members, Inahil and High Sam, seeing if they can take a couple of knocks over here against KTS, and BLK being eliminated in the 18th position. So we're down to just 17 teams and 57 remaining. Alright, so a couple of more sprays being taken over here by Cyanide Esports. Hi Sam. Then the shots are being connected at the moment. And in about 20 seconds left, we will be heading into the next zone, which will be stage 3. But here it is, guys. Cyanide's knocking over here, trying to take the 1v4. Let's see if he would be able to achieve it, or would the 4v1 be lost. And KT Shiro's running out in the open. TM7's Eddie being knocked out as well by LNN Esports over there. The fights are surreal. It's heavily congested above Quarry. LNN Esports, Aiku taking out a Nokia as well. So TM7's last two members and LNN's, I believe, should be the last two members as well, given that one of the members have already been knocked out. And down goes Nahil, unfortunately, guys, by Team KTS. So with that, we're down to last member of CND. Kamikaze taking out Ryu simultaneously. We can see Ryu has been eliminated. So that's up to the duo power over here to be shown by Team LNN Evo. Rushing straight into safety within compound. Well done over there. Right. Alright guys, so we've also got a new I've actually wanted to introduce yourselves to one more time. I mean, obviously he did do the screen. I mean, he delivered the heat in action yesterday. And one more time I've got Moo over here. So Moo, would you be able to do the honors now? I think you should be able to get better POV than me over here on what's happening with the TM7 versus Lons.
Yes. Jello, hi, how are you? It's the first time I'm meeting you.
Of course, I'm doing very well. Thank you very much, Moo. And this is my
yes.
first time meeting you as well. I'm super excited to, casting alongside with you.
Yes, I'm excited as well. As we can see, there's a lot of action happening right now. It's very hectic. I will do in a little bit TV as well. मैं और मच्छर बला लायरो कोरिया में दानी grand group stage के देवाना रहेगा group B के मच्छर कोरिया दा पाक वाला में वारुगा दा fight तक के कोरिया में दानी मैं और TM7 के टीम में office एकानी बाकी total thing kill eliminations event कोरिया दारो total 3 players mean the already eliminated Korea bala और मैं तना launch के कोलुन तेरे में push करे ना उन्हें मैं तना वारुगा द hectic fight करने कोरिया दानी side को इतरो कोलुन तेरे का push करे rotate करो दायर तेरी के मोते knock call ना हो one more player he just confirmed the kill. It's a really high pressure fight. I think it's a 1v2 situation right now, right?
Exactly. So we can see TM.
There goes office. Yes.
Beautiful over here. Lons were able to do a fantastic squad wipe over here against TM7s. I think, Moo had the definite perfect POV and I handed it over to him at the perfect time over there.
Yes,
so,
yes. I would like to highlight that TM7 is one of the elite teams in Maldives. They have taken few championship. Oh, that's a nice knock. Wow. My thought. What's this? What are these names? I can't even pronounce. He just took a really good knock, and here goes a tyrant from a grenade from high score, as well as I would like to highlight that DMT is on top right now with total, is that 20 points? Yes, 20 points with 5 kills. And second we have AKZ. We can see high score have confirmed the kill. Yeah. We can see it's the stage 4. There's a lot of spraying going on. I don't know what's happening actually.
Exactly. I think Akazaya is at the very top with a total of 21 points. However, now moving on to your second map, guys, we can see DMTs securing 20 points and 5 eliminations so far for the map of Sanhok, so that enables them to be at the top of the leaderboard. Now KTS are having a fight over here against the goats. As you can see, Paradise is hectic. Below Paradise rather is very hectic. In about 7 seconds left, the zone will be closing into stage 5 and 2-0 over here.
That was a close one.
Exactly. He would have been, knocked out as well. But then again, here comes CRNs as well, right opposite to him. And KTS might need to deliver some quick actions over here. Iku being taken out as well. And Team Ego being eliminated in the 14th position. We're down to last 12 teams. Evo being taken out in the hashtag 13th position as well. So, depending on the gameplays and how much the strategies the teams are adopting, Moo, what do you think? Who do you have any predictions on who might be able to secure the second chicken dinner for the day?
Looking at the slot list, I think AKZ is going to take the dinner of this match, but it could go either way. Let's see how it goes. I think all of these teams have the possibility to take the dinner. Some teams go with one elimination. They take the dinner and one elimination. Some teams take 17 kills, 20 kills. Last night we've seen a 14 kill dinner as well as a 20 kill dinner. We can see a fight right here. That was a nice knock. What is he gonna do? I think he's moving outside. His health is really low. Oh, that was a nice knock. One knock, I think two knock. Yes, I think 1v2 situation right here. The last guy is moving in. Oh, that was a good vibe from Void, SNG Void. Total 5 kills they have secured. Fudevara Erangel kulumenge badakka mi team tog farada mode sky rips me haro madobana push kore nimege meta carry ga team ge bahar ka tirve vehicle gas madukol nimege me haro varugada nede kakka ba ta carry ga 10 madukollaga mihuri de kolumbus nede kakka ba varugada nede ella fikina adana ba ati connect wa kala goten noe varugada DBS ngifage mihiri tiriga rips ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಐತರು ನೆಡ ಕಕ್ಕಾಯ ಬಕಿನ ಆದಾಣ ಬಡವನ ಪುಷ್ ಕೊರಂಜೆ ಹೇನು ಫಾಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಕೊರಂಜೆ ಬೋರಿಯಾ ಟೀಮ್ ಗೆ ಸೆಬಜೆ ವಿಸ್ನ ಝೋನ್ ಮೇರ ಝೋನ್ ಕೊಡವೆಗೆ ಮಿದೆ ಫುದೇವರಕ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮೀನಿ ಕುರ್ಮತಿ ಕಾರ್ಕತೆ ಬದಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ತಿಂಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ಕುರ್ಮತಿ ಹರಕತ್ತಿರುವೆ ಬಕಿನ ಆದಾಣ ಅಡಕ್ಕ ನೇಡಂಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಂಡೆಗೆ ರಿಬ್ಸ್ ಮಗಕ್ಕೆ ಮಿತೋರಣಿ ಹಮ ಮಿತನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ಲೊಕೇಟ್ ಕೊರವೆ ತಮ್ಮ ತಳ ರಿಬ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಹಾಫ್ ಫಮ್ಮಿ ದುವ್ವಾಲಾಫ Oh, it's really hectic right here. I think it's a really good fight. There goes. Oh, Rips has been eliminated. It was a nice play from F12-10. They have total 9 elimination. I would like to highlight that. That was a really hectic fight, right, Chelo?
Absolutely, absolutely. We can see, really good gameplays from all of these teams today, especially Group B playing out, guys. Sanhok is definitely everyone's favorite, and you can see Sansa being taken out over here by AT Cloud. Now Anteiku, AT's members, we can see, are definitely having, a couple of advantage given that they are overlooking. They're in a very good position, and Leo taking out another knock over here against Yanish and also confirming it as well. Akazaya's members trying to take.
What is he doing? He's just sitting there. He didn't know the player was inside. He's there, but here goes the other player. Wow, 2 knocks.
Wow,
really good.
Amazing.
Yes, and there comes the mother, of course. The throwables have to come if he's inside the house. And the player is right behind the rock. He's trying to find a good spot to revive, I think, but there's no space to be revived.
Exactly, and
That
more
comes
throwables
the-
being thrown. And
Yes,
Team
yes.
X1, XF1 being taken out in the hashtag 7th position. Mahu taken out Nanu as well. And Akazaya's rushing in, guys. Itachi was known the best powerhouse. We witnessed it in the first map itself. So let's see if he would be able to keep up with the same momentum. Mahu rushing in straight with the grenades and every possible utility against the opponent. Let's see if he would be able to get a couple of knocks over here, and beautifully executed grenade over there by F4 against F4 high score, and Mahu in her last HP as well. Meanwhile, Gojo stands right below her as well. Now, mind you, guys, we are in stage 6. That means there's only one thing to say over here, Moo. Critically damaging zone. So teams
Yes.
really need to ensure to get into the safe zone as well. And Team Goat has been taken out. We
With
are
9
down to
eliminations.
5 teams. Exactly.
Yeah,
Perfect.
to go out with 9 eliminations is actually really good at this stage. It's team 6th, right? They went out. And
Yes.
yes, now goes out ESP with 1 elimination. Now 4 teams is remaining with 8 remaining players. It's AT, SNG, AKZ, and DMT. Right now, which team? SNG have the higher percentage of actually gaining this chicken dinner. Cloud and Leo keeps scouting the area, trying to find a player. They know there's a player right here, but they don't know exactly when they're trying to pinpoint the actual player. Here goes Void, knocks Cloud, and then eliminates Cloud. Rolex, I think, is outside the zone. He's trying to get inside, but there's no actual good cover for him to come in and to take cover. He's trying to recover his health. Here goes med after med. He have 5 meds. Let's see how it goes.
Exactly. So we can see Rolex trying to do a heal battle of a moment as well, but in about 20 seconds he needs to get into the safe zone as well, snaking his way. I mean, I see a lot of snakes here today, Mo.
Yeah,
given that
different kind of snakes.
Exactly. With different outfits as well. We're still stagnant with four teams: SNGs, Anteiku's, Akazayas, and DMTs. Now DMT's last member is there. Let's see if we would be able to see a solo chicken. I mean, the odds are different, right? We got Mahu and Itachi one more time. The powerhouses for Team
Oh,
Akazaya.
Rolex knocks Sasuke.
Well done, Rolex. So last two
Yes,
men standing
there's
for Shinigami.
two players are standing right now. They need to take this revive, or else they have the disadvantage. I think it's 1 versus 2 versus 1 versus 3 situation, but one player is right now knocked. Let's see how it goes. There's one player knocked again, and there goes DMT with 7 eliminations. Good play from DMT as well. The zone is really small. It's stage 7 and stage 8 right now. So there'll be different kind of snakes, as Jelo said. Let's see how venomous and which team is the most venomous snake right here.
Exactly. So we can see a three-man squad, a duo as well as a solo. So let's see who would be able to secure the second chicken dinner, guys. I kind of feel like, the possibilities for chicken dinner by Team Akazas could also be made. But then again, they've got a duo over here. So I think Moore's prediction might happen or may not happen. And I mean, that's something we might be able to witness as we head into the next zone, guys. Itachi and Mahu, the powerhouses before in the first map, are still, I mean, they literally survive in every map somehow. I've noticed that. And they're very deadly too. And down goes Sasuke over there. Beautiful UMP shots as well. And Neo goes down as well. Team Akazaya securing 7 eliminations so far. It's gonna be a duo versus a duo situation now. Now this is something we are about to witness so exclusively. Would it be Team Akazaya or would it be Team SNG's move? Would you be able to do the honors of casting the last zone?
Yes, of course. Itachi BOT bitanaga bandujalan kurmete gemote de kuluntere 1 versus 2 situation gemote carry sas wide adi babbe meote kurmete bandujalan kina adana ba Itachi madabada masake mekoreni side kum mikuluntere locate wada kurmete gemote unta penna tala meoti dubala fa dina naga fa meoti Hunter SNG. That was a really good play from Hunter SNG, but AKZ did their best as well, but only one team can get the dinner, right?
Exactly. So Team Akazaz once again proved that they can always be at the top of the leaderboard. Now previously also they secured #2, and in the second map also they've secured #2. So now it all comes down to the addition of total points. Now let's see your winning team stats straight away.
Yes, can't wait to see this.
Exactly, no fighting. So let's give it up one more time for your winning team of Esports Flash Series 2. #2nd map for the day.
Yes.
SNG. Well done, well played. Now let's move on to your winning team stats, which will be delivered to you by Mo.
Yes, here goes Vina Chicken Dinner team. Stets Balaro SNG team Moti Dina Naga for total ebang kill confirm kolla. Egatur Fudera con Noku damages a Buhuri Hama Fudera and Nagala Fekam. Dina Negunim Hama Fudera Macha Jilan Stetsa Balalima, overall Stetsa Balalima. Again, Miharu Kiha Sabagato Hunter SNG Mini. Let's see how on which rank the team SNG is right next. Oh, sorry, it's 68 eliminations. 67 knockouts, total healings it's 7,200, and grenade eliminations we have 4, and 36 assists as well as vehicle elimination is 0.
Alright, so moving on to head-to-head comparison, guys, between #1 and #2 SNGs versus Anteiku. So 1,273 damage for SNGs and 1,502 for Anteikus. In terms of knocks, 6 knocks for SNG, 8 elimination, that leads up to a total point of 18, 7 knocks and 10 eliminations, and that leads up to 15 total points for Team Anteiku. So there you have it, guys, a head-to-head comparison. Now obviously SNG has the upper hand when you compare the total total points. Now let's move on to your next stat. That would be your most valuable player. Let's give it up for Anteiku's Leo with a total of 6 eliminations, 660 damage, 1 assist, 3 knocks, and 33 healings. Well done and well played.
Yes, Anteiku Leo Mad Mevani MVP Naga Mechuge. High elimination Nako 660 damage by and then me top players of Balada Evanagamoti 80 Leo Devanaga Cloud mean Hatar elimination Nako Egeturu. Essenjaga Void mean Hamatar elimination Nako Timvanaga Hatarwanagamoti high score from F12 3 eliminations Nako Egeturu. First one we have DMT Hunter with 3 eliminations. We can see there's 2 players from the same team. How about you tell us about the match rankings?
Alright guys, now moving on to your match rankings, and thank you so much for Moo. So let's start from Z to A. DCM Morrigan and YDLNF and Crown Esports with 0 points. Cyanide and BLK Esports with 1 point each. TRF Titans Evo with 2 points each. KTS and Ego with 3 points each. Lons Esports and XF1, Kage, Akazaya Espada and TM7s with 4 points each. Goatlike and DMTs with 11 points each, and hashtag 3 stands Akazayas with 13 points, hashtag 2 stands Anteikus with 15 points, and hashtag 1 stands SNGs with a total of 18 points. So that's how your match rankings have been distributed for your match 2 of Esports Flash Series 2. Well done, well played, guys.
Yes, point Badala Rugamiharu. Overall standings of Badala Revanaga Adivismuti, AKZ, Akazaya, Tiris Hataru total points Bavis eliminations at the Devanaga DMT Mutiris 8 points 17 eliminations with on the 3rd place we have GOAT with 19 points, SNG at the 4th place with 18 points, 80 at the 5th place with 15 points, and on the 6th place we have Kage 13 points. Havanaga CND with no points Lonse Sama no point Moti Avanaga no Vanaga LNF up point Rudiavanagamoti TM7 Hapointako. Egaren Tiriga Evo X Baravanaga XF1 Teravanaga ESP Sadavanaga Ego Hatarwanaga Mafkuravat Fanaravanaga TRF Solavanaga KTS Sataravanaga BLK Asharavanaga Crown at the MF Fuluga Meoti MRG GTM with 0 points. That was a really hectic match, right? A lot of pressure, and the zone was really small, and the zone was placed in a very random place. And the overall top players, can you tell, Taylor?
Exactly. So moving on to overall top players, let's start from hashtag 5 to hashtag 1. Hashtag 5 stands F12 with 5 eliminations, Rolex with 4 eliminations, Leo with 6 eliminations, and Itachi with 7 eliminations, Mahu with 10 eliminations, toppling it over in hashtag 1 again. So he was able to stand up with the same momentum as he did in the previous match. Now let's see if all of these teams would be able to keep up with the same momentum, the same determination that they had in the already concluded maps once we hit to the next match, obviously. So this is something definitely exciting to see. So now next up we've got Erangel, but before we head straight into Erangel, let's take a view into
I think
today's
it's
matches.
Miramar next, actually.
Yes, I'm sorry, my bad. Yes, it would be Miramar. So Erangel Sanhok has already been concluded. Next up, we'll be heading towards Miramar. Now, the Miramar map move would be, some people actually despise going to Miramar, given that the mountainous terrains are, very hard to drive around, isn't it?
Yes, the map is extremely huge. This map, Miramar, is the biggest map, the largest map in PUBG Mobile map pool. We have actually seen so many fights from long range, close range, open areas, and in city areas as well. And there's a lot of teams that actually does not like Miramar. Either way, they will have to play, and they will have to actually maintain. It doesn't matter if they got chicken dinner from one match. Actually, they will have to maintain the firepower. They will have to maintain the kills, the points. And that's what actually matters in PUBG Mobile, because one dinner does not determine the winning place of a team. It's actually the points, the kills, maintaining consistency. All of these factors actually come through. So let's see how it goes in Miramar match. Let's see how which teams get the winner chicken dinner, and let's see how which team actually goes out on the 20th place and the which team actually goes in the first place.
Exactly. So the only more strategic teams will survive in the heated map of Miramar. Now, who will dominate the dunes? But before we predict that, guys, let's head on to a quick, short break. Alright guys, so welcome back. Now we'll be directly heading towards the map of Miramar. Now we can see the plane pathway has already been created from Tori Ahmada, cutting across Pecado and ending up with Prison. So you can see a couple of teams already heading towards the northern side of the map and a couple of teams heading towards the mid of the map, and there might most possibly, I think there should be some tendency to see some action fights around perhaps Pecado, Lazar, Los Leones, Chimacera, Villameno, right? So now the people who are going towards La Cabrera definitely, have ample enough of time to loot very safely, very peacefully. The first circle has already been settled in. Now about 4 to 5 teams will be heading out of the zone, and the rest of the teams will be within the circle as well, so that gives them more advantage. There won't be heavy rotations either. Let's see who would be able to get the first knock, first blood. So, Moo, who do you think would be able to clash in? I mean, where do you think we would be able to witness the first fight in?
I have a feeling the Pecado area, there will be, I'm sorry, not Pecado, it's La Bendita or Graveyard, right? There's 2 or 3 teams actually landing right there. I have a feeling there'll be a very early fight going on there. It's actually really important to avoid early fights, to actually try to survive as long as they can. The lower left side of the map, there's a lot of teams right there, but we can tell they're actually not very close. Here goes a clash. It's F12 and Ego, I think. Yeah, it's Ego. I think there'll be a really early clash right here. Let's see how it goes. Oh, here goes! Neo has knocked Ikko and then finished him. That was the first blood. And the other 2 teammates are right here beside the church. It's a church, right? Yeah.
Okay, guys, so we witnessed a fight happening here next to, very close to Chimisera. Goatlike versus TP.
Oh!
Grenades connecting and almost had a couple of shots over here with the Uzi as well. But regardless, guys, Goatlike's rest of the members are rushing in for the save as well. Now let's see if F12's members, and down goes Ego Kamikaze. The Goatlike members have taken down Joker as well. These people are not here. Wait a second, did they just eliminate the whole team?
Yes,
Oh, wait,
Ego
talk
goes out as the first team of this map to the 98th rank. So this team have to think about their strategy for the next match, because everything matters. The placement matters. It doesn't have to be only kills. They have to survive till the last moment. At least top 5 matters. So they will have to think hard for the next match. It's
Exactly,
really.
but I think Ego has not been eliminated. Move. We can see Toko is
Oh,
yeah, he's alive.
apologies.
He's moving. Yeah.
There's
So
one player surviving. Let's see how it goes. He have to carry the whole team.
Exactly. So Tokofil, I think he's avoiding the fight completely, moves on to a safer location. I think he's trying to play directly for placements rather than, avenging for his friend's death. And we can see Kage over here running out in the open as well. Now it's very risky running out in the open in a map like Miramar's, guys. There would be someone who would be able to, get hold of a mini 14 and just knock you down completely and wipe you off from the map itself. So you need to be very vigilant about your surroundings. Always use vehicles, especially when it comes to the map of Miramar. We can see TM7s over here have already grabbed hold on to the golden Mirador. We're still stagnant with 18 teams, and I think they would be going against XF1. TM7 versus XF1 is the next fight we're about to witness here at Graveyard. Now this is definitely something we should be able to witness, guys, because TM7s,
Eddie.
we noticed. Exactly.
Yeah.
Eddie will be going against High Z over here. I don't think Eddie actually knows that there's another squad here at Graveyard. Do you
Yes,
think?
this player is actually behaving very, very sneaky. Eddie is coming towards very slowly, and Eddie is actually all alone by himself right here. I think his teammate is a little bit further away, and Haizi, I think he knows a player is actually looting right below him in this house. I think Eddie is going to move somewhere. His teammate is right here. Ayu, it's a big advantage for him if he's taking the fight. So let's see how it goes. Eddie slowly moves towards to Haizi. Haizi is waiting for the perfect moment. He's cooking a grenade. Here goes the fight. Ayu face right at Haizi, and here goes the knock. And there goes the elimination. I think it was a big mistake from Haizi giving away his actual position. So another player that we have to think about their strategy for the next match, I guess. There goes another knock. AKZ Maha also, I would like to highlight that AKZ Maha was the single only female player. I think in this tournament as well, she's the only female player playing in this team list. Let's see how it goes for the team AKZ as well. Mytod actually finishes a player, and here he's waiting for another knock. One player is moving in with a shotgun. Fred Olafi UMP එක මත ස්ප්‍රේ කොල්ලා ෆෙන්සෝ මෙවැනි ස්වීට් සොස් SDS ස්වීට් නොක් කොල්ලා ෆේගතුන් තීරීගම සීදා බොඩුගේ බාරක ඇතිරවේ කොළුන්තරියකෝ විකුළුතර මසක මිකුළු මත නොක් කොල්ලා ෆේ කොළුන්තරිය තීරීග 10 වෙස බාරක ඇතිරවේ F12 ගේ ඒගතුර මොති අයිසන් ෆිනිෂ් කොල්ල මන්දර ෆෙනිග ගොස 49 ಗೆ ಬರಾತೋ ತಕಳು ದುರ್ಗುರ್ ಕುಳಂತರೆ ಕಾಳುವಾಲಾಗೆ ಸ್ಪ್ರೇ ಕೊರ ಮಜರ್ ಮೆ ಫೆನೆಟ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಗೆ ರೋಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬಾರ ಕ್ಯಾತಿರಿವೆ Ego ಗೆ ಕುಳಂತರೆ is that a player from Ego right below him?
Exactly,
Goat.
guys. So we can see Goatlike already had the fight against Ego. Now they're going against the first chicken dinner winners over here, DMTs. Now let's see, guys, if would it be Goatlikes or would it be DMTs. Now this is something we are about to witness because not both of the teams are known for the most, I would say, aggressive gameplay we've witnessed throughout. And meanwhile, we can also team Akazaya as lurking in waiting to give the perfect third party. And there you have it, guys. Mori taking out the knock over here. Knock after knock, Seno being knocked out. What on earth were they doing over here? And Maito being knocked out as well. So with that, they were able to secure 3 eliminations early on. Team Akazaya over here. Down goes Nahu by F12-10. And the revive happening simultaneously out in the open as well. What the hell is happening over here below Chumasera? You can see Takuru going into complete different rotation and Maha taking a complete different rotation as well. Mahu being revived simultaneously. F12 being knocked out over here by Molly, and they were able to secure 4 eliminations completely. So it would be just so sweet. And between Team Akazaya's beautiful spray over there using the machine gun and confirming the kill as well. But regardless, guys, Maha was able to confirm the solo guy for Team Goat, and with that hashtag 18, the first team to be eliminated would be Team Goat. So Team Akazaya as well done, well played, that they were able to secure 6 eliminations so far. We're down to last 17 teams now. We can see around a lot of teams are heading towards the safe zone as well. Most possibly the safe zone might shift towards Los Angeles. That is something that I'm kind of predicting. And Evo's over here taking out one by one BLKs, and Vitu, the previous... Oh, down goes Vitu as well, guys. A lot of people going out because of the zone as well. I mean, it's still stage 2. BLK Esports last man standing would be Ninja. Let's see if Ninja would be able to get the revive in time. Grim being revived here as well. Now Ryu needs to be revived simultaneously. They've already secured 1 elimination so far. In about 2 minutes left, we will be heading into stage 3 of the safe zone. And mind you, they've actually got to go 1900 meters odd distance as well. I don't think Evo's want to confirm the kill. Down goes Vitu, guys. Vitu being completely eliminated, and moving on to get a clear shot on Anteiku's POV over here. You can see they might head straight at KTS, guys. Anteiku's trying to get one of... Ooh, beautiful spray over there. Almost, if only a couple of more shots connected, they are going down, guys. And another couple of more sprays over here. You can see Anteiku's Leo simultaneously going ahead from the left side, and KTS now a bus. Come on, guys, at this time down goes Ait as well. So now I think the rush should be happening towards KTS. Leo trying to get a couple of view, and down goes Shafu over here by Ryu. And Cloud.
Oh, that was a really good play. And there goes oh wow, this player Cloud have shown actually really good plays. He knocked out one player and then moved right through them. There goes KTS with 0 eliminations to the 17th rank. Oh, that was a long range spray with a red dot on, and some actually connected to him. I think half health is gone. That was a really nice play from I don't know POV. There goes another knock from Ryu, and then Shark actually knocks Nano. You can see the player, but his head just lost the POV. So he's trying to actually get a knock. Here goes the confirmation of Nano from Shannu. So he's waiting for the perfect moment. There goes the spray. Oh, that was a close call, but no shots were actually connected.
Alright, guys, so we can see CND's taking out Dalhu over there, and Akazaya. A lot of teams are out in the open. More mini 14 shots. Now, Moo, what do you think about, using snipers in a map like Miramar?
I think snipers is not that common in Miramar anymore. I think the more like single shot snipers are more popular, like Mini 14, S12, SKs, weapons like this. I don't think teams actually go for single shot board action AW, then obviously teams will take AW. And here goes another knock from Blanky. I think AKZ team actually gets eliminated as well. That was really inconvenient for them. 16th place for AKZ. Sky is Joker is trying to get a knock from here, as well as TM7 is actually scouting for teams. There's one team actually located right ahead of them, but it's really far away. What do you think about the rotation? I think the map took a hard shift to the lower area. Do you think teams will have enough time to actually move and get a clear position for them?
You're still in stage 2 and the zone isn't that damaging. And the beautiful spray over here by Team BLKs, guys. Poison definitely gave us a poison spray over there. And I mean, the damage is not that critically impacting, so I think the teams should have enough time to get into the zone. But mind you guys, the minute you hit stage 4, you really need to get into the zone. The IGLs really need to take note of that. And here you have it, guys. Esports versus BLK Esports. Ryu who's last HP. Let's see, and down goes Ryu. Down goes Ryu, guys. Poison coming at it with this poison spray, trying to take out Greenland's Way. Now Greenland's Way are coming at it against one another, guys. Now Poison definitely has to wait a minute. What? Sway goes down and Ninja. What the bloody hell just happened there? He should have focused on, the opponent that was right next to, right in front of him. And that caused him to be eliminated. That caused him to take his team out as well. So we are down to last 14 teams and 42 remaining. Crown Esports going at it against CNGs. Now all of them are in his last HP as well. Down goes Kai Sharks, the last 2 members standing for last 3 members standing for Crown Esports. Solely Rips and Joker. Let's see if they would be able to revive their teammate in time. If not, well, that's going to be very disadvantageous for them. So it's going to be a 3 versus 3 situation. But would you look at that? So what? Wow. Amazing.
Noke fenige mide sologe faratu shishu imute nokkola hagete mide joke as madugolla mazar rafene tere koda fight de barugo de netting illa fena nokku agala goda sologe health mide varvas badalo odi joke as vattala blake ge faratu hagete chandu noti solo vattala fege toru kulun tereko finishes kolda migati ga varvas mohimmu nokku fe blake neguma adi mi nokku fe de kulun terin confirm kurun is varvas mohim migati ga hama focus koram we health alala for revive kolla for zoda move koram mita carry ga bahar ka terive rips Crown Esports ke rips mitana madmadinga bada me kulun tere nege to kanne base koram as ma karuga mitana Jesse etera vadena to kanne base ke me korani kulun teriya miyogge revive korane madawonu varuga DBS ngi fage me move korani varuga netting illa ba kena adana bade to carry him. Oh, there goes his health is almost gone. He's trying to recover his health right now. Here comes the other grenade, but he's gonna hit. Oh, Kiria Hamanoko again. Noko no media. Hamanoko Kurimacha. Mongure. What is Shando? What are the Rito Nokapiti? I'm falling up a cover fire. Go to Gabade. Migating a push Kuru and Erangel and Blake. I'm see that player. Dimalang Aloa like me the M416 account. Mitana Madamana push Kure, but if you BBS significant move Kurani, the shot, 3 shot or happy, and a Mesnoka with a no amount of father move Kure, and a health of the country Masaka and a blank Madamana push Kureba. He takes the time to actually loot. In this moment, here comes the grenade and goes C and D. That was a really good grenade from Rips, the only sole survivor of Crown Esports. That was a really hectic fight, right?
Exactly, Miru. I was also witnessing. We keep witnessing a lot of hectic fights, guys. From Erangel to Sanhok, even Miramar, Molly taken out against Orpheus over here. Akazaya is going against TM7s and taking out completely Orpheus over there. So you can see Takuru has also been taken out. It's gonna be a 3 versus 3 situation, guys. Oh, looking to refer over here. Let's see if they would be able to take out TM7s, or would the TM7s be able to take out Akazayas. DMT solo man over here. Now I think the DMT solo man Rolex over here might be shivering, guys, because the whole squad is coming right at him. I mean, they don't really know where exactly Rolex is, but Rolex has the fear of, okay, now what if they actually catch me? Is it going to be a 4v1, or would I be able to give them a 1v4? Should be running in his mind right now, but I don't think the SNGs really know exactly where Rolex's position is, so that gives them, I mean, that gives him more ample enough time to, stay very quietly, very sneakily waiting for the right opportunity to blast and show his full potential.
Yes,
We are
yes.
down.
The best thing
Exactly.
Rolex can do right now is just sit down and stay calm and chill right here, right in front of the Mini 14, so he can actually get the survival instinct and he can actually survive till the last moment. The best thing he can do is right now chill. Is that right?
Exactly. He has to just chill and watch a Netflix movie at the same time. Who knows? I mean, he has enough time to get into the zone as well. Meanwhile, we can see a fight happening over here at Los Leons. Lons going against TRF, DRGs. Yanish being knocked out as well. They've already secured 2 eliminations early on. And Neo over here trying to get a couple of sprays in. We're still stagnant with 13 teams and 34 remaining. Rolex still chilling over here. Should be actually listening to advice on watching a Netflix. Now he decides to move, guys. Since
I think he closed the Netflix right now. Here goes knock from Leo again. I think he got one player from Lons, and there goes another knock from Maho. Knocked Void. Player is right now spraying at the car. I think he have the chance to actually blow up the car. Here is Void. I think Maha's first priority will be to finish the knock. There goes the spray, but no connection is actually happening right now. There goes Maho dominating with 3 kills. Wow. Total there we have 8 kills in AKZ. In this stage, that's really good performance from AKZ actually. Here goes the knock. Odin mote noko vega finishes call in the fending immediately yoga farato. For the Erangel Kulumedaka, 80 faratum is first elimination of total medium. Guys, to spray. Yeah, Kinamana with the spray the fending with an Adi no fend the Kalagot and way. Really good sprays from these teams, right?
Exactly, a beautiful spray over here by Anteiku, guys. And with that Aku being taken out, let's see if they would be able to revive. But meantime, Kage's other members are also right behind their tails. It's not going to be easy to get the revive over here, guys, as they're trying to keep them up. So bad, he's so vigorously trying to get the vehicle blasted as well. So meanwhile, Anteiku are taking a complete different rotation to take Team Kage as well. Now meantime, we got the solo man. Oh, over there. Vehicle after vehicle facing at it against Akazaya, but Rolex runs to his survival over here, guys. We can see Akazaya's Anteiku's Cloud being taken out over here by RU, and they've already secured 2 eliminations. A couple of more mini 14 shots. Mini 14 shots connects though. Unfortunately does not, but I think TM7s might have a fight against Team Evo, who are right above them, right?
Yes, teams are actually closing in right here. I think there's 3 teams actually active right here. Let's see which team is going to actually survive from here. If the teams have to clash right here, there goes a knock. I thought it was the same team. Oh, Leo knocks 2 players. That was a big mistake from Saiti actually coming right at Leo, and Leo actually knocks him with ease. Let's see how it goes. Leo have 4 eliminations himself. There's 7 eliminations in the team. Here goes the nade. There's a lot of confirmations of eliminations right here. Shaffu goes down. Here goes the grenade. Will it connect? Will it connect? No, it didn't connect. Nihaz actually finishes Carlo. There goes to the 12th place TRF with 0 eliminations. There goes another grenade. How is will it connect? Oh, it did not connect, unfortunately. Yes, they are pushing to a single player. 2 players actually pushing it right now. Oh, there goes down. Nazi first, but they actually managed to clear the team right here. And 2 more players are actually right behind them. I think they are moving in close. Let's see how it goes.
Exactly, guys. So here comes the rush by LNN Esports, Yaish, and also along with his team member extra. It's gonna be a fight between Longs versus XNF, and the rush is surreal. It's like, they're full with anger. They're like, Phoenix, let me get back at you. And down goes the other member as well. So it's gonna be a 1v1, guys. Would it be? What on earth just happened over there? Anteikus were able to take down Team Lons with a beautiful third party over there. Except when one's last member surviving takes a complete different route, trying to play it out for survival. Meanwhile, Team Evo over here trying to take the fight against SNGs, and he does it perfectly. And with that, they've already secured 8 eliminations total for the team. Now mind you guys, we are heading into stage 5 of the zone. It's gonna be critical that we need to get into the zone as much as we can very quickly. A couple of sprays are heading over here, and down goes Rifa. Rifa gets knocked out over here, guys, so it's up to Eddie to save the day, and he fortunately does it. But then again, Rolex is right above him as well. I think Rifa taking a couple of shots, and down goes Eddie by Shafu over there. Shafu had a clear view on, what's exactly happening, and Rolex still, trying to chill over there. He's a solo man, so he's trying to play it out safe, and Rolex stole the kill, guys. Shafu being taken out as well by Gumbo, and with that, Team Anteiku has been eliminated. So we're down to last 4 teams: Akazaya, Evo, LNF, and DMTs. DMT seems to, somehow come to the top 4 through every map, guys, and TM7's being eliminated with 4 eliminations, and Evo is last guy. Akazaya is
Maha is
rushing
pushing
towards
in
Evo.
right now, yes. There's one player right ahead of him. I think he's making a big mistake here. He goes. He should have stayed on the lower area actually, because there's players with clear views on the top area. Maha have total 3 kills. Molly have 5 kills. Maha have 4 kills. There's a lot of kills for AKZ actually. With 61% of actually securing this winner chicken dinner. Let's see how it goes. There's a lot of players in the open. DMT somehow survives this map as well, whether it's being a snake or actually flying above a desert. They are actually surviving somehow. Let's see how it goes.
Exactly, guys. So just last 3 teams standing. Akazayas definitely have the upper advantage given that they have all 3 of their members alive. Now LNF Niha's position doesn't look good, guys. He's out in the open as well. Down goes Molly. Beautiful spray. Unfortunately, Nihaz is also taken out. Gumbo rushing in straight to confirm the kill at least, and Maha taking out Nihaz completely. So Gumbo, last man standing for Team LNF, coming in for the rush over here, guys. DMTs, I do not know where exactly Rolex is at. And there you go. DMT is being eliminated as well, and Akazaya rising to the top. They were able to finally secure the chicken dinner. Well done, well played.
Yes. He could have hectic question no mimechume dieke nama sama fude waraka waruga the fight take fending gossi mechuke hama dinana gene commas ettima karanama kudu erkolge terege stats ekko amora annana. We will be showing stats right here. When chicken dinner goes to AKZ La Familia Akazaya team. We have seen their consistency performance in the past matches as well. They've got to secure this one so they can actually maintain a good score on the standing as well.
Exactly, guys. So now moving straight on to your winning team stats. Maha with a total of 3 eliminations, Molly with a total of 5 eliminations, Mahu with a total of 6 eliminations, and Thakuru with 0 eliminations. So there you have it, guys, your winning team stats so far for match 3. Let's give it up for Team Akazaya. Well done, well played, GG's. Now moving on to a match summary: 66 eliminations, 72 knockouts, 9,207 total healings, 3 grenade eliminations, and 44 assists with 0 vehicle eliminations. So that's how your match summary has been built so far. Let's move on to your next stat. Okay, so your head-to-head comparison between Team Akazaya versus Team Anteiku, #1 and #2, 2,538 damage, 10 knocks, 14 eliminations. That leads up to 24 points for Team Akazaya, 2,193 damage, 10 knocks, and 12 eliminations. That leads up to 13 points for Team Anteiku's. So now would you look at the huge point gap difference over here, guys, between #1 and #2. Alright, so let's move on to your next stat. I think that would be your most valuable player. Let's give it up for Anteiku Leo, scoring a total of 7 eliminations, 1042 damage, 1 assist, 6 knocks, and 4 healings. Well done. Let's keep up with the same momentum, Leo. So now next up, I'll be handing over to Moo to deliver you the next stats. Moo, over to you.
Yes, of course, the top players we can see on the first place we have 80 Leo, our famous Leo Mad, on with total 7 eliminations and 1042 damage and survival time of 20 minutes and 32 seconds. On the second place we have AKZ Mahu with 6 eliminations and 992 damage. On the third place we have AKZ Molly with 5 eliminations and 817 damage, and on the fourth place we have Evo X Grim with 5 eliminations and damage 327. And we have on the fifth place our special AKZ Maha with 3 eliminations and 729 damages. It's good to see new faces on here actually. The match rankings, you can go ahead, Cello.
Alright, so moving on to match rankings, guys. Let's start from hashtag 19 to hashtag 1. DCMs and TRF Kage, KTS and Akazaya Espada with 0 points. Shinigami BLK with a point each. Ego with 2 points. LNN Esports and XF1 and Goatlike with 4 points each. Cyanide and TM7s with 5 points each. Crown Esports with 6. DCM DMT with 7 points. LNF with 8 points. Evo with 12 points, and hashtag 2 stands Anteiku with 15 points, and hashtag 1 stands Akazayas with 24 points. So that's how your match rankings have been distributed for your third map of the day, guys. Now let's move on to your next stat. Overall standings. Moo, would you like to do the honors?
Yes, of course. On the first place, we have AKZ with 58 total points, which is a lot. There's a huge difference between second place and first place. It's 58 points to 38 points. I think it's 20-point difference. Is that right? Yes, it's 20 points difference. And on second place, we have DMT with 19 eliminations and 38 eliminations. I would like to highlight AKZ have 36 eliminations, which is a lot actually for a third match. On third place, we have 80 with 30 eliminations. Fourth place, we have GOAT with 23 elimination points. I'm sorry. Fifth place, we have SRG with 19 elimination points again. Sorry. Evox with 18 points on sixth place. Seventh place, we have LNF with 16 points. Eighth place, we have CND with 14 points. Ninth place, we have Kage with 13 points, as well as Lons on the 10th place. On the 11th place, we have TM7 with 11 points. On 12th, we have XF1, 13 we have Crown, 14 we have Ego, 15 we have ESP, 16 we have TRF, 17 we have BLK, 18 we have KTS, and on the 90th place, we still have MRG with 0 total points. MRG have to show they are 100% if they want to move to top 8 actually, because only 8 teams, top 8 teams move to grand finals, which will be held tomorrow, hosted tomorrow night. So if teams, the lower teams want to actually qualify for the finals, they have to show their immense performance in upcoming 2 matches, which is Sanhok and is it Sanhok? Sorry, 3 matches. Erangel, Sanhok, and Miramar. Here comes the overall top players. Can you go ahead, Jello?
Of course, so let's move on to your overall top players, guys. Let's start from hashtag 5 to hashtag 1. Hashtag 5, Akazaya Itachi with 7 points. Hashtag 4, Anteiku Cloud with 7 elimination points. Hashtag 3, Maha with 6 eliminations. Hashtag 2, Anteiku's Leo with 13 eliminations. And hashtag 1 stands your undefeatable Mahu with a total of 16 eliminations so far. So that's how your overall top players have been created, guys. I see a lot of Akazayas and Anteikus over here. So, I mean, I would love to see a couple of changes moving forward. We do have 3 more maps left out to be played, so this could be a tentative overall top players as well, a top players leaderboard as well. But then again, you know, these players have been working hard, playing hard as well. They would also be able to keep up with the same momentum, so it's going to take a hard, tough luck to try to, you know, stay ahead of the leaderboard. Now we can see match 1 has been delivered by DMTs with a total of 20 points, match 2 by SNGs with a total of 18 points. Match 3 being dominated by Team Akazaya as a total of 24 points over here, guys. That leads them up to be, ahead of the leaderboard so far. Moo itself, discussed about the point gap difference over there then itself. Now, next up, we've got everyone's favorite map one more time, Erangel. But before we head straight on to Erangel, guys, I think Moo, it's definitely required to give each and everyone a break, don't you think? So let's, allow the teams to be refreshed and, take up their time in gearing up before we head straight on to Erangel.
Yes, team taka kuda varga break at the end of we will be back. So player supporters and the spectators, don't go away, just wait. You can open Netflix and chill. So let's wait for a few minutes and then come back. We'll be right back with you. ಮೇರೆಗೆ ಹತರೋಣ ಮೆಚಾಯಕು ಮ್ಯಾರ ಬದಲ್ಕೊಲ್ದಿ ಇರಾಂಗಲ್ಗೆ ಮೆಪುಗೆ ಮೋತಿ ಮೆಪು ಎಗ್ಗೊತ ಮ್ಯಾರ ಬದಲಾರು ಮಿಲಿಟರಿ ಬೇಸ್ ಫೆಶಿಗೆನ್ ಗೊಸ್ ಜೋಜ ಪೋಲ್ಲಾದಿ ಮಾಲ ಮೆಪು ಮಿಯೊತ್ತಿ ಒಂಗಿರು ಟೀಮ್ ತಗೊ ಮೆಹಾರು ಜಂಪು ಕೊರ ಮುಂದಾರ ಫಾಕೊಲ್ಲಂ ಬೇಣು ದಶಗೋರಿ ಟೀಮ್ ತಗೊ ವರ ವಿಸ್ನಾಗಿಂಗ್ ಕುಳನ್ ಜೆಹೇಬ ಮಿ ರ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಬದಲ್ ಕೊರಂ ಬೇಣು ಮನ್ಯ ಮಿಹಾರ್ ಬೇಣು ಕೊರ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಜಿಸ್ ಬದಲ್ ಕೊರಂ ಜೆಹೇಬ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಜಿ ವೋಕ್ ನೊ ಕೊರಂ ಹೇಮ ಟೀಮ್ ತಗೊ ಫುದೇವರಕ ರಗಳು ಎಫೋರ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಜೆಹೇಬ ಮಿ ಮೆಪು Rangalu outcome mender in Beno Manya. Yaharu team the Fumam Fahakola Meno, me Milshi of Falia Gaganaka Hataru Fasarka team of Fabayava. ඒගේ තුරු ජෝජපොල්ල දිමාලවෙස් ෆොදර්ග ටීම් ෆෑබාණහෙන් හීවනි මුලක එක්කෝ නවාර ටීමු එබ වාදකොරේ මී මෙපුග වාදකොරෑරුග ಝೋನ್ ಕೊಡೆಫ ಮೆವಣಿ ಝಾಕಿ ಪೊಚಿಂಕಿ ಸವರ್ಣಿ ಅದಿ ಗಟ್ಕಾಯಿ ಮಿಣೆ ಗೊತ್ತ ಫೊರತಮ ಝೋನ್ ಮ್ಯೂತಿ ಟೀಮ್ ತಕ ಮೆಹರ್ ಫ್ಯಾಬ ಮುಂದಾರುಗ ವರವೆ ಸವ ಕ್ಲೇಶ್ ವಾಣ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಹೀವಣಿ ನೋವೋ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಗ ದೆ ಟೀಮ್ ಗೆ ಬಹರ ಕ್ಯಾತಿರಿ ವೇಗೆ ತುರ ಪೊಚಿಂಕಿ ಅದಿ ಮಲ ಟೀಮ್ ತಕ ದಾತಂಗ ಬಫೆಣೆ ಇತರ ದಿಮದೆ ಮಲ ಬದಾಲಾಯರು ಮೀ මෙපුගේ ලෙෆ්ට් සයිඩ් දිමාලුන් ගානක ෆස් හතරවරක ටීම එද්දිමලක ෆෑබතංග බෆෙන කෑරි කෑරින් හෙන්නම ස්ක්ලේෂ් නොවාන හේ සාබු ගානක ටීම් තකොම් මියොලනි there's few teams actually landing very close by but I don't think there's any clashes happening right now. There's two teams actually landing near Zarki is Zarki. Let's see which team actually takes the first fight, which team actually goes out first. Jello, how do you think this map zone is going to actually settle down when the last zone is going on? I have a feeling the last zone will be on shooting range.
Shooting range, yes. I also have the tendency to might go to the shooting range or towards the latter side of George Paul. And over here guys, Zarki.
Yes, first Nokia goes the Ninja. Ninja actually knocks out the first person and finishes the player. Here comes a grenade, and Vittu takes a little bit of damage. Up ahead, BLK have their teammates actually still trying to get a good loadout. CND Shannu tries to find a good loadout and then move into the fight. There goes Ninja and Ville right in front of them. Here goes Maho, knocks down Odin, as well as he's trying to finish the player, but I think his priority is right now to actually locate the other players. The other players are there goes the spray, but no knocks have been. I don't see any help from him. It's literally just one pixel.
Exactly,
there goes another
guys.
knock. Oh, one team actually have pushed right into them. These two players have to heal first, or else it will be a really bad decision for them. Clutcher has knocked Heizam as well. And Sasuke have no healing factors and he goes down as well. Molly is trying to actually slowly push in. I think they are waiting for the grenade from Takuro. The grenade goes boom, but no knocks has been confirmed. Sasuke still is down and Babbe is left all alone. Three players are pushing right into Babbe. He's sitting right above them.
Right guys, so we can see Rifa taking the fight over here guys, and down goes the Sanjis. The whole squad has been eliminated in hashtag 18 and we are down to 16 teams, which is 63 alive.
Eliminations have been secured by the team. And here goes TM7 as well. They have also secured 4 eliminations. Right few minutes into the fourth match, they have secured 4 eliminations.
Right, so guys, the fight is gonna happen in Zarki. We can see ESP taking that knock against XF1. Now, Akazaya Espada over here finally coming up with the comeback that everyone required, confirming 1 elimination, and now the whole squad of XF1 is right behind their tails. So let's see what sort of strategy they're about to implement. Now, down goes CND Blanky as well, while taking out Blanky's confirmation. Now BLK is surrounding Zarki over here guys, making sure that the CND's members will not have any chance of getting into the safe zone as well. Sorry, they're already in the safe zone, so I think they need to they're going to ensure that they will not use any sort of pathways to shift their rotation. We're still stagnant with 16 teams and 61 remaining, while coming over here with a Bicycle. Okay. I mean, using a bicycle in a map has its pros and its cons as well. And down goes Shanu Vittu is literally, biting the curb over here, guys. Knocks after knocks, eliminations after eliminations. Shanu knocked out over here. So last man standing will be Heizem. Let's see if Heizem would have ample time to revive his teammate, or would that be the end for Team Cyanide?
Cyanide must try really hard right now because there's only 2 players actually surviving, but one player is down right now and he gets some hits, but he actually manages to actually get away from here. He has to try really hard to survive this map, or else their points will be in vain. He's actually leaving the fighting area and manages to actually flee. The team actually will be looking for him for sure and finishing the revive as the knock as well. There goes Vittu finishes Shannu. This XF1 team is slowly scouting through the map. I think they are still looking for a good loadout and good loot. Comes by hospital and they are trying to loot from the hospital. There should be a lot of first aids in here, right? It's a hospital.
Exactly, but then again, we need to see if the hospital actually consists of all the first aids, because, I mean, obviously the hospital has already been raided, else, why is there partially completed walls and boulders all over, right?
Yes, there goes a fight right here. A nade after nade goes in. There goes a knock. Admiral actually knocks Got 49 and Ayu have finished him. It's really critical right now they have to confirm all of the kills they are getting, or else it's actually useless if they are not finishing the knocks. Bullets are being wasted and time is being wasted. Here goes 2 teams are actually driving right beside each other. Are they going to stop and actually fire at each other, or are they going to move into the zone, giving each other a chance to survive till the last moment? Both teams actually said hi and moves right to 2 sides. That was really hilarious to watch. Oh, here goes a cockroach. I actually call cockroach to this vehicle.
Alright, yes. So, moving on to after the POV over here. Down goes Takuro, beautiful spray over there by Leo, guys, and Mahu in his last HP as well. Down goes Mahu as well by Cloud. Amazing sprays after sprays, guys. Molly trying to take a couple of knocks as well over here. Let's see if Molly and Maha would be able to avenge their teammates' knocks over here. Molly getting the revive. How speed was that? I mean, Maha had to have the perfect driving experience here.
Look at this. Maha is trying to throw a knife. Oh, I thought I saw a knife. She still have a knife on her hand. She's trying to peek through the window and find a good position to knock down the player. She's trying all alone. There goes the molly. There comes the second molly and she is done. There goes Team AKZ. It was a good effort from the team, but 16th position is actually a really inconvenient play. There goes the cockroach. He is driving very confidently. He knows it's not gonna get damaged easily. He stops by right under the ridge and he's trying to find a good position. Rifao goes in with a nade. Sosvit's knock goes into elimination, and AKZ TGM gets knocked out. Ayu is right now laying down. Rifao have to actually help him right now, or else it will be a huge Rifao made a huge mistake. He didn't see this coming. The F12-10 was actually right across the compound, trying to find a knock, trying to find a player wandering around, and he slowly oh, this is the same team. I apologize. You can go ahead, Stella.
Alright, thank you very much, Moo. So we can see Akazaya Espada getting into another fight over here, guys. A beautiful spray over here by Gojo, but let's see if Gojo would be able to take them down. Goes Gojo instead. And see done, taking out the knock over here, and with that we can see Lons doing a pro. That third party taking out Espada, and Espada is being eliminated out in the 14th position. Now Lons covering in, and here comes Evo as well for the fourth party. This is surreal, guys. TRFs are being sandwiched at the moment, and Evo is trying to go away into a complete different rotation. We can see Lons taking out Carlos.
Evox is actually moving away from the place because I think they are not risking this fight. It's not worth for them. I think they just realized it's Lons right here and they decided to ditch the fight. TRF too slows quietly lays down right inside the house and one player just moves right beside him. He didn't know he was inside the house. I think he's taking the net right now. There goes Grim down. Evo X Grim is down. What are they gonna do? Levon is trying to give fire cover. Here comes the grenade! Here comes the grenade! Oh, it did not come. He missed through the grenade, and here comes the player. Takes the Astral Can! Puts down one player! I think he just finished one player. He's going to try to eliminate the other one as well. I think one player is right below. Oh, he's not! Oh! Slay goes down! But teammates are right below them, helping him. There goes the cover fire. Grim actually saved all of them. It was a really good save from Grim. Really nice fight, really nice clash on a really steep hill. Let's see the fights of other teams, how it will go. Leo AT team is slowly moving into a compound as well. They're trying to find Too Slow is still inside the house, laying down, watching Netflix.
Exactly, they're trying to watch Netflix as well, I guess. So we're down to 12 teams and 14 remaining, guys. Now, if you take a look at the leaderboard, we can see obviously Team Anteiku scoring 4 eliminations, and that leads them to be at the top of the leaderboard. Now, the concern here is, we're still in stage 2, and we are already down with 12 teams. So I think, we're gonna might possibly have a chicken dinner around the minute we hit stage 5 or 6. So Anteiku is going ahead against Team Evo over here. The fight is gonna happen here, guys. Grim is gonna get into his grenade skills. Let's see if he would be able to take down Cloud, and here comes the grenade. A beautiful grenade connecting to Grim as well, and Grim in his last hit down Grim over here. Rio, who was able to take down Grim, has been knocked out as well, and Ryu, the last man, Shafu, is taking out Team Evo. So with that, Team Evo has been eliminated in hashtag 12th position. We can see Cyanide High Sim over here, another Netflix opportunity move.
Yes, here's the other player who is all alone by himself, actually trying to survive the whole clashes. He's right now under the bunker in shooting range, if I am correct. Yes, I think he's right beside shooting range.
Yep, so
Anyways,
he is right below shooting range. Yes, that's correct.
Yes. Here's 2 teams very close by. I think there will be a clash happening right here. Let's see how it goes. Ville is driving around on a buggy, and Mythod, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Ninja goes down. It was a really good knock from this player, and actually confirms the kill. That's the first kill for Team DMT. There was the other spray, but no hits have been confirmed. Fudeveraka Erangel team the me harakatiravani me mechuge standings balairos adives evvanaga moti AKZ team hataru eliminations total funds up point dan adives DMT devanaga moti adivesama me mechung adi negafamini emme point tiris total points akko adi kuriga team masakami korani Erangel location ka move korave to mehar team ta locate ko Erangel fight ka deve to masakami korani ta carry ga thing team mehar bahar ka tirve George Ball carry ga compound ta carry ga me team ta har ka tirva mun Erangel fa kolam beno me fahuzona dairu ga waravs mohim team ge players ta survive Leo Mioti too slow wattalma for confirm kolla pa bittu masakami korani ville negeto ville moti compound ge beru gono ko fa mita carry KTS ke kulunterige bargatira orgada nede guys enemies nede olgonde ge no carry and nede me vettuni go ave enemies confirm wakala gote no fude waraka duru gorfa nede melli. That was a really good nade from really far away, but it did not connect how it should be. It was a really good play. How what do you think about that, Jello?
Of course, that was some really good gameplay that we witnessed from the team, guys. And meanwhile, we can also see BLK is going against another fight. I mean, how many teams are over here in Judge Pool? Countless. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 5 to 6 teams holding here in Judge Pool. It's very congested, to be honest. Now,
Yes.
what would be the best strategy to play out here? What do you think? Like, there's so many teams that they could be easily third party, fourth party, even fifth party. There's another sixth team also.
Yes, I think the most intelligent tactic would be to actually sit down and chill right here until the teams actually. There goes another knock. Aku goes down from a really good spray, and here goes the elimination as well. The correct tactic would be to sit down and chill until the teams actually finishes their fights, or else it will be a really bad decision to actually engage in these fights unless you have the proper confidence that you can win these fights. The best thing you can do, the other best thing you can do is actually trying to do a sandwich situation, so you can actually confirm some knocks another team have taken. In that way, you can actually take free kills without any sweat. Here is the top view. You can see there's 80 Cloud single-handedly actually sitting right there inside the house. BLK 3 players are actually trying to locate players as well. DMT players are across the road inside a huge compound, as well as XF1 players. 2 players are actually surviving inside a small house right on the right side. KTS 2 players, 4 players are actually still surviving across the road. I think teams are actually slowly moving into the zone right now. It will be a really bad decision to actually cross this bridge, because teams are actually looking right ahead of the bridge. Bedu actually barely survives this spray, and he have to actually heal. I think it was a really good decision by Bedu to actually come and take the bridge location. Here goes another fight. 80 Shuffle goes down. KTS Shyrods goes down as well. DPT goes down. I think LNF is nearly eliminated. Eisen throws a nade to nowhere. There's no one right there. There goes the other 2 players to the bridge. The last player just crossed the bridge. Eisen is trying to locate bro, there's no one there. What is he doing? He doesn't know there's no one there. He's actually wasting the grenades. There's 3 players right across the road. BLK 3 players are chilling inside the compound, and he still doesn't know. Oh, he knows the exact location. He's looking right through. There goes the spray, and Ville is almost down. He have only 4 pixels of health right inside him. He have to be healing right now. Eisen is still looking right ahead at XF, and there goes a confirmation of Nihas by Soswit and a knock from a grenade. Miare goes down, Gubo goes down, LNF whole team goes down with 0 elimination to the 10th place. Here come F12 to right ahead, and Ego, there goes a knock. That was a really good spray from 10. What do you think of this fight? Can you go ahead?
Of course, thanks, Muse. Goatlikes definitely being goats over here, guys. F12 gave us a beautiful 1v4 if we didn't notice over there previously. What a little bit of toxicity over here. And the reflex. And here comes the Molotov, guys. Let's see if the Molotov connects to either of the positions over here. Eisen being knocked out with a grenade. A lot of teams are going ahead, against one another. Now, I think, the person who actually went and camped the bridge actually has more advantage, because I think the zone, just as I predicted before, falls right into the middle of, the George Paul's bridge. So let's see, guys. Now, if that actually goes to the bridge, it's gonna be very hard for the teams to survive, isn't it?
Yes, yes, yes. It's a really hectic area to be actually moving around. You will have to think twice to cross the whole bridge area because there's one team actually taking camp right middle of the bridge. Here is total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams actually active right in these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 compounds. There's nades after nades going in. There goes another nade. And Maitaho almost gets knocked out. Solih is really low. Rips is really low. There goes a knock. Joker actually knocks down Zenzo and tries to finish him. Solih comes down and then finishes Zenzo with a shotgun. There goes 2 players right inside and Pinky is really low and there goes Pinky as well. They have actually secured few kills right here. Then the last player of Crown Esports is barely holding on. His health is really low, lower than half. He's trying to actually find a better location. He takes a really good knock from a moving vehicle. He finishes the kill. That was a really good spray from Joker. There comes Rips as well. I think Rips can see him right now. Maybe he's right below, right behind the wall. There's quite a lot of players moving around here, right?
Exactly, a lot of movings around here, guys, because George Pool is pretty much very congested at the moment, and we are in stage 5 and the zone is also closing into stage 6. Now this is going to be very, very critical for the teams as they head towards the safe zone. All of the teams are getting into the zone, and Anteiku is taking out XF1. Now everyone is struggling over here to get into the zone because the zone is going to be critically damaging, running out of from their hiding places. People are swimming, people are running on the bridge, people are jumping over. Now let's see which team, what sort of strategy, what sort of IQ will be equipped here. We can see a little bit of heal battles going over here as well. V2 holding on and swimming around, and we can see a lot of teams are already under the water, guys. We can see XF1 trying to hold over here as well. Now definitely it's F12 and also the opposition team KTs are having the really good advantage. Goat So Sweet taking out Clutcher. BLKs are not in a good position. With 2 last man standing for team BLK, and we can see a lot of teams are being a lot of team members are being eliminated completely because of the critically damaging zone. You can see a lot of team members holding in the middle of the zone. Some are swimming. Cloud is still swimming over there, and Sly over here as well. Smokes after smokes, down goes with 2. And with that, Soli would be able to confirm the elimination as well. Soli, Sky Sharks, Joker dominating early on. We are down to last 17, so just 13 remaining. CND's over here right in the middle of the zone, just trying to swim his way around. You can see KTs are definitely having the advantage here, guys. Right in the middle, they are not even in the middle, but then again the goats are actually having the best advantage given that they are right in the middle of the bridge. And Anteiku is being eliminated in #6th position, so we are down to last 5 teams and 12 remaining. Drop your early predictions down in the comments down the live chat down below, and let me see which team you are rooting for today, guys. Ego over here trying to get into the zone now, so does KTS. They really need to get into what on earth was Toko trying to do there? Focusing on the eliminations, guys. I think it's best you'll go straight into the zone and then gatekeep it so that y'all can actually go for eliminations. And with that #5 stands, #5 being eliminated, Team Ego. So we're down to last 4 teams: Team Crown, Goat, KTS, and CND. Who do you think would be able to get the fourth chicken dinner, guys? Down goes KTS, and Tyrant over here trying to swim his way up. Last 4 teams, guys. Team
Yes,
Go, Team Crown.
I will have to admit that this is the most random zone placement I've seen in a while. There's players actually swimming right below the bridge, and teams actually, some players are actually trying to survive in the middle of the bridge. It's not 100% advantage even if they are on the bridge, because there's still ways players can actually locate you and then fire at you from below, from sides, from above. Some players have climbed up the bridge, but they'll have to come down eventually. Here comes a grenade from Joker. Total 4 teams are actually surviving, which was a really good nade, but it did not connect any players. On the sea, we can see a swimming contest from Tyrant and is that Hyzam? Yeah, these two players are actually having a really nice swim and sunbath in time. There goes KTS Ite as well right here. This is very refreshing to see. Actually, they are getting their vacation time right here.
Exactly. So last 4 teams over here, guys: Crown, Goat, KTS, and CND. Now, all of them are trying to swim their way in, guys. This is gonna be something very exciting to watch. KTS, we can see Ite is in his last HP, trying to swim a deep swim over here. All of the teams, they don't have any chance. So it's gonna be, I think it's very rare. I've seen this in a huge tournament once, but Joker having the advantage over here, guys, trying to take away so many free kills, and the zone favoring him as well. Now,
Yes, there's two players actually. Two players are actually still active right above these players. Joker have a really good advantage, but I don't think any players are actually even thinking about moving from the sea. But having a full health gives a really big, a really huge advantage. Joker keeps throwing nades right after one, but still no knocks have been confirmed for him. I think the best thing these players can do is that was a really good knock from Joker. And there goes another knock. Solly goes down from 10. I think the biggest advantage, the team that have the biggest advantage is F12 right now, because they are the only team that is over the bridge in the land and not in the sea. There is total 3 teams trying to survive right below the bridge, and Solly slowly goes down. I think Solly is going to oh, is he not down? Oh, is he still alive?
Exactly, guys. So I think it's gonna be a heal battle right now, isn't
yes,
it?
Yes, I think it will be a heal battle. There's no way So Sweet and 10 will be moving down. I don't think they will actually move down to the sea. Let's see how it goes. This is really fun to watch. Tyrant is slowly swimming around. Ite is slowly swimming around. Solly is trying to chill. So Sweet and 10 is trying to connect at least one grenade, but there's no luck so far.
Now, would you look at the KTS, guys? They're using the IQ to the maximum potential.
These guys are playing Fast and Furious right here.
More like Death and the Furious, no?
One player goes inside the car. This is really fun to watch. Ite and Tyrant also is seated, and Ite slowly comes up. Joker is wandering around. Oh, I think he did. I think that was a really good move from 10, actually trying to get these players to the open area. Joker gets knocked down by Sosweet. It was a big mistake from Joker. There goes Hyzam as well. Sosweet finishes Hyzam right there, right in the sea. He didn't get to actually complete his vacation. Sosweet is right now just standing there thinking about his life decisions. I don't know what he's doing actually. He's jumping around right below them. There's 3 teams still surviving. KTS, Crown, and Goat. It's a 2v2 situation right here, but it won't be a versus situation because it's players versus C right now.
Exactly, guys. So KTS are, using the IQ to the maximum potential. They actually sat on a buggy and they were, healing themselves. Now, that's a really good way to, use your IQ to the maximum potential. But let's see. I think Goatlike has no other opportunity.
Oh, here goes the swag. So Sweet starts dancing right above them while players are literally surviving. Actually trying to survive this sea situation right here. It's actually fun to watch. So Sweet is. Oh, there goes another knock. What is he doing? 10 is standing right on the car. I think he planned the whole thing. Ike goes down, as well as Joker is down right now. This 10, I would say he have around 200 IQ right now. He throws the net and confirms 3 kills.
Ooh.
Wow, Sol is trying to survive all alone, and there goes the winner chicken dinner to Goatlike. That was a really high IQ play from
Amazing.
Goat Esports. But
Amazing chicken dinner, guys.
yes, let's wait for the stats. We'll be back in a few minutes. First, we will have the winner chicken dinner for Goatlike. Really good gameplay from this team, and I would admit this team is really new to me. I haven't seen them in any recent tournaments, maybe in scrims. So to see a new team actually doing really good in a major tournament like this, it's really refreshing to see. Can you go ahead with the stats of winner chicken dinner team?
Of course, thanks, Mir. So moving on to your winning team stats, guys. Let's give it up one more time for Goatlike. Goatlike, so sweet. With a total of 2 eliminations. F12 high score with a total of 2 eliminations. L49 with 0 eliminations. And F12, the mastermind behind over here, with 10 eliminations so far. Well done, well played, F12. So with that, they were able to score 12, 13, 14 eliminations so far for your fourth chicken dinner. Now let's move on to your next stat. Match summary: a total of 65 eliminations, 74 knockouts, 8,728 total healings, 6 grenade eliminations, 34 assists, and 2 vehicle eliminations. Somewhat the best match summary so far comparatively to the previously concluded matches. Now let's move on to your next stat.
As we can see, head-to-head damages is 2,586 by GOAT and 1,535 by a crowd. Almost 1,000 damage point difference from both teams. As we can see, 15 knocks from GOAT and 9 knocks from Crown Esports, and 14 eliminations from Goatlike and 9 eliminations from Crown Esports. Survival time, it's almost 10-second difference from both teams, and total points is 24 to 15 to Crown Esports. That is really close in some aspects, but mostly Goatlike is dominating this part, and MVP goes to Goatlike. I cannot see the player name. I apologize. Oh, it's 10. F12 10 takes the MVP with 10 eliminations, 1,594 damage, 0 assists, 29.22 survival minutes, 9 knocks, and 606 points of heal.
Okay, so moving on to your top players, guys. Let's start from hashtag 5 to hashtag 1. So hashtag 5 stands so sweet with 2 eliminations. Hashtag 4 stands Joker with 2 eliminations. Hashtag 3 stands Soli with 3 eliminations. And hashtag 2 stands 80 Cloud with 2 eliminations. And hashtag 1 stands F12 with 10 freaking eliminations, guys. 10 eliminations. Well done, well played. So we would like to see the same momentum coming up in the next matches as well. Now let's move on to your next stat. Okay, so match rankings. Let's start from the bottom to the top. DCMs and YDLNF, Kage and Shinigami with 0 points. Akazaya Espada with 1 point. XF1 DMTs with 2 points. Titans with 3 points. Ego with 3 points. Lons, Evo, and Cyanide BLK Akazayas with 4 points each. TM7s with 5. KTS with 10. Anteikus with 12 points. And hashtag 2 stands Crown Esports with 15 points. And hashtag 1 stands GOAT with a total of 24 points. So likewise, guys, the match rankings have been distributed accordingly. Let's give it up for hashtag 1, hashtag 2, hashtag 3. Now the rest of the teams, you do have 2 matches left out to be played as well. So we would love to see you perform better. I mean, there's more chances, there's more opportunities for you guys to stay ahead of the game. Now I'll be handing it over to Moo to deliver the overall standings.
Yes, the overall standings, as we can see, AKZ is still at the first place with 62 total points, with an astonishing 40 eliminations from 4 matches. On the second place, we have Goatlike with 47 total points and 33 eliminations. At the third place, we have Anteiku with 42 total points. Fourth place, we have DMT with 40 total points. On the fifth place, we have Crown Esports with 23 total points. On the sixth place, we have EOX with 22 points. Seventh place, we have SNG with 19 points. On the eighth place, we have CND with 18 points. I have to highlight that only top 8 teams will go to grand finals, so teams below 8th rank will have to show their potential, will have to actually try a little bit harder and show a little bit of effort to actually try to move up the rank. I will continue with the ranking. 9th place we have Lons, 10th place we have LNF, 11th place TM7, 12th place KTS, 13th place Kage, 14th place we have XF1, 15th we have Ego, 16th we have BLK, 17th TRF, 18th ESP, and 9th place still MRG. I just realized that MRG has have not actually joined any matches. Either way, ESP will have to actually try a little bit harder, and I don't think there's much chance for them, but who knows, if they take the next 2 winner chicken dinners, maybe they can actually move up to the top 8. Let's see how it goes in the next match. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Alright guys, so moving on to your overall top players, let's start off from hashtag 5 to hashtag 1. Hashtag 5 stands Maha with 6 eliminations, hashtag 4 stands Cloud with 9 eliminations, hashtag 3 stands Leo with 16 eliminations, and hashtag 2 stands F12, the legendary, with a total of 17 eliminations, rising all the way from the leaderboard, guys. Hashtag 1 stands Mahu, just a point gap of 1 over here. But regardless, let's see how they would be able to catch up against one another, guys, because we do have 2 matches left out to be played. Let's move on to your next stat. So today's matches, as you can see, match 1 has been concluded, match 2 has been concluded, match 3 has been concluded, and match 4 has already been decided by Team Goat. Now we'll be moving straight on to your favorite map of the day one more time, the greenery terrain of Sanhok. But before we head straight on to Sanhok, guys, let's head on to a quick short break, allowing our teams, to refreshen themselves and get themselves geared up, because this is not going to be easy. This is Ooredoo's Nation Gamers Land Esports Flash Series 2.
ಮಿರೆಗೆ ಸೆನ್ಹುಕ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಡ ಮೆಚಾಕೋ ಬದಲು ಕೊಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆನ್ಹುಕ್ ಮೆಪ ಮೆಹರ್ ಝೋಡ ಗೊತ್ತ ಬಲಾಲರ್ಗ ಝೋಡ ಮ್ಯೋತಿ ಕೇಂಪ್ ಅಲ್ಫಾಯ ಟೆಂಪಂಗ ದಿಮಾಲುಂ ಗೊಸ್ ಖಾವಾ ದಿಮಾಲ ಟೀಮ್ ದಕ ಮೆಹರ್ ಫುಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದ ಫಾಕೊಲ್ಲ ಮೇಣು ಫುದೇವರ್ಗ ಕೂಡ ಮೆಪೆ ಮಿ ಹೆಮ ನಿಮುಂ ವೆಸ್ ಫುದೇರಕ ಅವಸ್ವಾಣ ಕುಳುಂ ತರಿತಂಗ ಬಜೆಯವರ ವಿಸ್ನಾಗೆಂಗ್ ರಂಗಳು ಕುಳುಮೆ ದಕ್ಕ ಮೆಹರು ಮಿರೆಗೆ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಕೋರಿಯಾ ಮಿದನೆ ಬಾಕಿ ಎಮೆ ಮೆಚ್ ಮಿರಮ್ಮಗೆ ಮೆಚ್ ಬಾಕಿ ಮಿದೆ ಟೀಮ್ ತಕ ಫುಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದಾರುಗೆ ಬೆ ಫೆಣೆ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಫುಮ್ಮ ಪೆರಡೈಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಗೆ ದೆತಿನ್ ಟೀಮೆಗೆ ಬೋಳೆ ವರವೆಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಗೆ ತನು ಪೈನನ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬಾಡಿ ಜಿ ಫೌಂಡ್ ತಮ್ಮಿ ಫೆಣ್ಣೆ ದೆತಿನ್ ಟೀಮೆ ಮೆೊತ್ತಿ ಕೇಂಪ್ ಅಲ್ಫಾಯ ದಿಮ ದೆ ಟೀಮೆ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಫೊರುತಮ ಮೆೊತ್ತಿ ನೊಕೆಂಡ್ ನಗಾ ಬಿಎಲ್ಕೆಗೆ ಫರಾತ ನೊಕೆಂಡ್ಗೆ ಮೆಜರ್ ಫೆಣಿಗೆ ಮಿದಿಯೇ ಬಡಬಡ ಟೀಮ್ ತಗ ಅದೇ ಎಬ್ಬಾಟಿ ಮಿದ ಬಿಬುಗೊಂಡು ಉಜೆ ಒಳನೆ ಕಂಬಿ ಫೆಣ್ಣೆ ನೊಕುತಕೆ ನಗಾ ಮಂಜರು ಹೇಗೆ ತುರ ಮೆೊತ್ತಿ ಓಡಿನ್ಗೆ ಫರಾತು ನೈಫ್ ದೆಣೋಕು ಫೆಣಿಗೆ ಗೊಸ್ಸ ಓಡಿನ್ಗೆ ಫರಾತು ಮಿಯೊಗ್ಗೆ ಓಡಿನ್ ಬೆಸ್ ನೊಕುವಗೆಂದಿಯ ಮಂಜರು ಫೆಣಿಗೆ ಮಿದಿ ಉದಯವರಗ ಆಲಿ ಫೈಟ್ ಎಮ್ಮಿ ಫೆನಣಿ ಮೆವು ತಳಾಗೆಂಪಿ ಬಬ್ಬೆ ಮಸಕ್ಕೆ ಮಿಕುರಣಿ ಎಕ್ಸೆಫ್ ಗೆ ಕುಳುಂತೆರೆಗೆ ಮಿತನ ವಟ್ಟಾದ ಕೋಚಾ ಮೆೊತ್ತಿ ಸೈತಿ ನೇಡಕು ವಟ್ಟಾದಫ ಬಡಬಡು ಕುಳುಂತರಿತಕ್ಕೆ ದಿಮದಿಮಲ ಫೆತುರ ಮುಂದಾರುಗ ಮೆೊತ್ತಿ ಆಲಿ ಫೈಟ್ ತಕ ಫೆಂಡ್ ಫಶಾಫ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬಾದೆ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಕುಳುಂತರಿ 1v3 ಸಿಚುಯೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಮೆೊತ್ತಿ नाजी मसक कम करने कुलतेर वट्टाले लगतो वरम बिस लोन ज नाजी मितन पुश करे बतिंग कुलतेर इदो तयार कुरिये कुलतेर वट्टाले जार कुलतेर वट्टाले योति पह कुलतेर क्यारी गबेरी किड हदाಳ बा तला गेंತಿ ಅದಿಲ ಕುವಾಕಾಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ ನುವೆ ಇದರ ಕರಣ ಕುಲ ತಕ್ಕಾಯ ಬೆ ಅತ್ತಿ 1v3 ಸಿಚುಯೇಷನ್ ನೇ XF1 ನಾಜಿಗೆ ಫರಾತುಂ ಫುರತಮೆ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಫೆಂಡಿಗೆ ಮಿದಿಯೆ ಎಸ್ ಎ ಟೀಮ್ ವಕೀಲಗೆ ಮಿದಿಯೆ ರಂಗಾಳ ಕುಳುಮ ದಕ್ಕಾಫೆ XF1 ಗೆ ನಾಜಿ ಫರಾತುಂ 1v3 ಸಿಚುಯೇಷನ್ ನ ಫೆಡಿಗೆ ಮಿದಿಯೆ ಹಮ ಫುದೆ ವರಕ ರಂಗಾಳ ಕುಳುಮ LNN Evox 1 ಗೆ ಫರಾತುಂ ಫೆಡಿಗೆ ಮಿದಿಯೆ ಫೇ ಬಿತಾ ಅತಿ ನುವಾಣೆ ಥಿಮ್ ಮಿರಟು ಇಸ್ ಮ್ಯೋತಿ ಫುರತಮ ಕ್ಲಚ್ ಫೆಡಿಗೆ ಗೊಸ್ಸ ಫುದೆ ವರಕ ವರುಗದ ಫೈಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಕುಳುಂತರಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಕೊಕ್ಕೊಂಗ್ ಹುಟ್ಟ ಮ್ಯೋತಿ 1v3 ಸಿಚುಯೇಷನ್ ನ ಫೆಡಿಗೆ ಗೊಸ್ಸ ಹಮ ರಂಗಾಳ ಕುಳುಮ ದಕ್ಕಾಫೆ ನಾಜಿ ಎತುರು ನೊಕೆ ಫೆಡಿಗೆ We have just witnessed a 1v3 from Nazi. It was a really high performance from him. What do you think, Jello?
Of course, guys. So, I mean, Sanhok is definitely something that needs to be delivering high performance action gameplay. That's something we witnessed over here. Goats so sweet. Goats are again at it, guys. They're keeping up with the same momentum, securing one elimination. And meanwhile, we can also see F12 being knocked over. And Sly. How do you even pronounce these names?
I think it's actually Slayer. Yeah, it's Slayer.
Yeah, it should be Slayer. Alright, so Slayer over here, we can see Skyrips has also been knocked out, and RP Yad has also been taken out. Aizen being taken out completely by Soli over here. Now SO has been knocked out after the last 2 minutes. Standing beautiful spray over here by Slayer, amazing, and also taking out Goat so sweet. I think it was a 1 HP clutch over here, guys. A 1v1 beautiful spray and confirming the elimination, and also he will also be the last man standing for his team XF1. So let's see what sort of gameplay we could witness from what Slayer has been taken out completely by Goat LF49, guys.
Really inconvenient for the team XF1. They just did the most the most appealing 1v3 and then have to actually leave the match. That was really inconvenient. Let's see how the teams actually perform, the surviving 16 teams, how they will do. There's 57 players remaining. Anteiku is trying to scout and find players. There's one player actually knocked down right there and he goes for the elimination. Here goes Cloud is actually trying to move into a better position. Let's see how it goes.
Alright guys, so we can see Cloud is overlooking into Painan over here trying to get a couple of knocks as well, but I don't think he has a proper vision, so he backs himself up over here trying to gatekeep if there's any if anyone from Painan would be able to come outside, and that's when he would be able to attack them one by one. Now most definitely there is a coup, so people might come in for the coup, guys. Now let's take a closer view and see as Anteikus are rotating completely towards Painan. We can see Cloud taking in a direct movement towards Painan. Meanwhile, we can also see ZTS and CND's Blanky being knocked out over here by Maha. Maha should be able to complete the knock as well. Blanky being completed as well, guys. He is confirmed over there by Maha. So if we take a look at the leaderboard, we can see Team Goat stands at the top for now with a total of 4 eliminations already. And Team Anteiku over here. The Maha going at it against taking out Shanu, and Sushi taking out Molly as well. The fight is intense over here, guys, as Maha is rushing straight at it, and Molly Shanu has been both knocked out. So I believe it should be just 2 members for the opposition team who's alive. I think Maha should be able to get the revive in time. Meanwhile, we can also see Shanu trying to back away to get the revival by Shui. How do you pronounce that name? So tongue twisting. And Molly has been confirmed, and so does Shanu, guys. Maha being a complete powerhouse over here, confirming 2 eliminations. So it's gonna be Shui versus Maha. Shui, my bad. Alright, so Shui dealing a little bit of damages from the upper, I think from the Akazaya's members itself, and he backs away and moves into a complete different rotation. I think he's backing away to get his teammates help as well. Now the Akazayas have placed themselves into complete different compounds placements as well, that enables them to sort of have views on every position. We can see a spray over here by Soli, unfortunately doesn't connect to none of the Akazaya's members. Now I think they've solely just exposed himself there, guys, by just the spray itself. So let's see. I think Akazaya should be able to go against solely Crown Esports. Now here comes Mahu, and Mahu down goes Gumbo, guys, and Anteiku's taking out LNS right now. We are still stagnant with 16 teams and 53 remaining.
Yes, meta kuriyadarga solar team ades mindi baki jelo hama buni meta carry cloud 80 Anteiku ito team ka kuda varga fight kuriyadde kannege clash wa ngulehen hiwani kurimate LNF ke team harakatirone moge moti ekkulun tereko down kolla already nihaz masakem kurani tanaku bodik kolla kulun tereko wattale veto cloud masakem kurani tebe wattale kulun tere metana meta carry gas madu kolla lons ke kulun tere no niyare lons ke kulun tereko wattala me yetano ಇವತ್ತು ಜೈಶ್ ಒಟ್ಟಾದ ಮಜರ್ ಫೆಂಡಿಗೆ ಗೊಸ್ಸ ರಿಪೀಟಿವ್ ವೆಸ್ ನೋಕುವೆಗೆಂದೆ ಮಜರ್ ಫೆಂಡಿಗೆ ಮಿದಿ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಗೆ ವರ್ಗದ ಫೈಟ್ ತಕ್ಕೆ ಮಿಹಿಗಣಿ ಮತ್ತು ಲೋನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ದೆ ಕೊಳುಂತರಿ ಡೌನ್ ವಿಫ್ ಮಿತನ ಮಡು ಕೊಳುಂತರಿ ತ ನೆಗೆ ತಮಸೆ ಕೊರು ಕ್ಯಾರಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ದಾ ಮಂಜರ ಮಿಫೆಂಡನಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ 7 ದಾ ಮಂಜರ ಮಿಫೆಂಡನಿ ಮ್ಯೋತಿ ನಿಹಾಸ್ ನೊಕ್ಕೊಲ್ಲಾಫ ಕೊಳುಂತರಿ ರಿಪೀಟಿ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಕೊಲ್ಲು ಮಫ ಬಿಹಾರ್ ಕೊಳುಂತರಿ ತ ನೆಗೆ ತಮಸೆ ಮಿಕುರನಿ ಮತ್ತು ಲಿಯೋ ಒಟ್ಟಾಲಫ ಗಂಬೋ ಅವನು ಹೇಳ ನಗಳು ನೊಕ್ಕೆ ಕಣ್ಣಗೆ ಮಿಲಿಬೋಡಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸುಕ್ Aku watta mazur fighting go sama mita carrying vargo the fight the game midani. It's very hectic right here. There's 2 teams actually active right beside each other. Let's see how it goes. There goes the grenade, one after another. Here goes the scout. Cloud is trying to find any knocks, any players actually moving around. There goes another knock from Aite. Heisen goes down. Gumbo finishes Leo with a molo.
Exactly, so we can see an intense battle over here, guys. LNF versus Anteikus. Aku has been knocked out, so it's gonna be 3-man power from LNF. I believe it should be a 3-man power from the opposition team Anteiku as well. Seriously taking out KTSBU. Meanwhile, last man standing for Cyanide Esports would be Shizi, guys. So many solo men throughout we've witnessed, and most importantly, Lon Suk taking out Anteiku's Shafu as well by a vehicle elimination. Lons over here now were dominating the previous match, but let's see if they are able to bring up the same momentum in the map of Sanhok. Anteiku was taking Lons one by one over here. Last man standing for Team Anteiku would be Cloud. Cloud is on absolute fire over here, guys. We can see YD LNF Holding on to the lands of Corey, and down goes YDLNF, guys. A perfect spray over here by Cloud. With that, he was able to confirm 3 eliminations so far, and we're down to 15 teams and just 44 remaining. Not sure what Anteiku was trying to do over there. Cloud. Now, if you take a look at, the circle, guys, I think Akazaya are holding on to the middle of the zone very perfectly. Meanwhile, we can also see a couple of teams trying to take on to the mid of the zone further itself. A couple of teams may need... Is it going to be another bridge sort of a zone move?
Yeah, it actually could be. The zone is looking very suspicious right now. We actually saw kind of a sandwich situation right a few minutes ago. LNF gets eliminated by Cloud, Anteiku coming right behind them, and then they get eliminated. There's only one player surviving right now from Anteiku. It's Cloud all alone. They have 3 eliminations total, so they will have to think about what to do right now, apart from laying down and doing nothing. Let's see what they actually do.
Alright guys, so Anteiku's last man standing, AT Cloud over here. Let's see if Cloud would be able to give her solo chicken, I'm not quite certain. We're still stagnant with 15 teams and 44 remaining. Anteiku's last man thriving with 3 eliminations so far. Stagnant with 15 teams, however, and the zone will be closing in about 10 seconds into stage 4. Now stage 4 is definitely, when all of the teams need to head into the safe zone, securing themselves, aiming for placement points, and also ensuring that they could gatekeep points so that they would actually be able to, secure eliminations as well. Now we can see Cyanide Esports last man standing over here with a full squad. TRF, I don't think this is the good moment, guys, for Security, as here it comes, a perfect knock and confirming the elimination here as well. Now here comes the grenade. Now every possible utility is going to be thrown at Shuishi, guys, because he exposed himself. A beautiful Molotov as well. I don't think it does any damage though. And here comes the second knock over here by Sushi. Getting the second knock, guys. And here comes the third one as well. Now I don't think Sushi would have enough time.
Oh, Shishui! Shishui gets eliminated from a long way ahead. Actually, Shishui did a really good job. I think he actually could have actually managed to wipe out the team if he didn't get sandwiched from a long way. He actually got really unlucky right here. Let's see, what are you actually trying to cook?
Alright guys, so we can see TM7's overlooking into Tatmok area. Not aware, that there would be teams around. We can see Akazaya as well. Now we're stagnant with 13 teams and just 39 remaining. Let's see who would be able to get the next team eliminated. I think TM7's are getting a couple of shots over here by Maha. I think she is also using Mini 14 if I'm not mistaken. Goes into coverings right now, and TM7 so far securing just 1 elimination so far. I mean, we do have 12 teams remaining, excluding them. So let's see what sort of gameplay we are about to witness. As we can see, I think the next clash would happen between KTS and Kage coming from above. Now Akazayas and CRNs are holding on to really good positions, holding on straight at the mid of the zone. And I think the zone is also shrinking towards the bridge one more time, guys. Is it gonna be the same zone we are about to witness as what happened in Erangel? And a beautiful spray over here by Mazin confirming the elimination as well. They've confirmed 2 eliminations and taking out IT as well. So Kate is too easy standing ahead, trying to gatekeep the location. We can see Season taking out Kamikaze and confirming Kamikaze simultaneously. However, the head count seems to be lowering, but the team count still remains stagnant. So BLK Esports over here confirming 3 eliminations so far. Overlooking into Evo. Now Evos are not in a really good position, guys. They are completely out of the zone, and in a minute closing in, we'll be heading to stage 5. They won't have enough time to get into the zone, guys, because there's no vehicles, there's no way of getting into the zone other than coming out all the way open. We can see TM7's going against TRFs right now. Season has been knocked out.
Snedaka founded nano kamas or befending ESP nano Akazaya Espada Kolunteri Metanu carrying Harakateri Kulunterikumet Noko Famiha Kariga Evox Koluntering Ego Kolunteri Harakateri and Masaka Mikore with the Kulunterco Wataleveto Kage compound to Terega de Kolunteri Harakateri and Mote Edi Kulunterco Watal was spending Edi Mazin finish Kurimazar spending go see Ego Koluntering a Baje Erangel location like a move Kureveto Malang Gage Terega the Sakara Noko defending Media Vargas Sakara division in the Gifamiosti Niku versus Damans or defending in Media Nadu Mivani de Kolunteri confirm Kolava Metanum Egara Vanang Evo XKTM eliminate again the Manzor defending in Media Begaturum Evo XKTM Egara Vanang Dihavan Ego Getium Moti eliminate again Gossa Nuavane Kage Kage Getium Moti Thing elimination Saka Gossa the Akazaya Espada Bala, the Kolunteri Moti, who get Kolunteri and eliminating the offenders, Sakumoti, Maha Vatalafa, extra Vettige, Admiral Vatalafi Moti, extra finish Kola, Admiral's finish Kola, and the Mazar Fenning with the Fodder, Carry, Varuga, the fight take a Fenning with the Moti, Lonske, Neo, finish Kola Mazar Fenning Savara, Durugo, Kolunteri, Feneto, Edi Alwala, Miri, totally bang. It's a kill. Kill a bank confirm Kullafa. TM7 have actually secured 6 kills diving into the last few zones. They are trying their best to survive this zone, actually trying to hold the position of this uphill. AKZ Maha gets some shots from long range, but I don't think she's getting knocked anytime soon. Rifao goes for a knock with a Molotov. Maha gets really low, but she is still standing. Rifao throws a really good nade. Will there be any connections? I don't think there's any connections. Rifao tries to move right through them. I think he's trying to actually get a kill from the car, but he moves right beside them. But there's no. There comes the second nade from Rifao. Oh, Rifao goes down. Yaish. Oh, never mind. Yaish goes down from Eddie. Eddie says hi from a really long way down. Eddie is surviving with Ayu right now. It was a really hectic timing, really hectic fight. There goes Pinky. What is he doing right up there?
And with that, guys, DMTs have been eliminated in the 6th position. So it's up to the last 5 teams now. Alcazar's Crown, TM7, KTS and BLK. So a lot of solo, guys, we can witness that. And while being taken out over here, guys, we're still stagnant with 15 teams and 10 remaining. Crown Esports are definitely having a really good advantage holding on to the compounds here. Now, however, the zone still shifts towards them, guys. That gives them more advantage, to be honest. Now, the rest of the teams, I don't think KTS would have enough time. He's very close in getting to the zone, and unfortunately, he is taken out, guys. So we're down to last 3 teams, Akazay's Crown and TM7s. Who do you think would be able to walk away with the 5th chicken dinner for the day? So a couple of sprays should be taken out over here by Crown. Now, Crown Esports are definitely having the advantage here, guys. Because the rest of the teams may need to get into the zone. Alcazars have their vehicles, so that gives them even more opportunities. So we can see a rotation over here by both Alcazars and TM7s. Alcazars, I think, should be able to crash against Crown Esports, if I'm not mistaken. A couple of grenades. Let's see if the grenade connects. Unfortunately, it does not. More grenades being cooked out and sent out, guys. Meanwhile, TM7s are trying to crash in from the other side as well. This does not look good for Crown Esports as they are being sandwiched from both sides. TM7's Eddie trying to get a knock over here. Unfortunately, he was not able to. Shark trying to put in the grenade.
Yes, there comes the grenade. Eddie is in really open, but he actually manages to really put him into a low situation, and he gets knocked out by a grenade. Here comes TM7 right up the compound and knocks down Sky. Sharks? Was it Sharks? Yeah, Sharks goes down as well. And ತನ್ನ ಬದಾಲರು ಆಯೋಗ ಫಾರದ ಫುದೇವರಕ ನೇಡುದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಯ್ಸ ಮೋತಿ ಕುಳುಂತೆರಿತಕ್ಕೆ ದುವ್ವ ಮಜರ್ಫೆನೆ ಗೊಸ್ಸ ಜೋಕ ಅದಿ ರಿಪ್ಸ್ ಮಸಕೆ ಮುಕರಣ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ತೆರೆಗ ಬಡಜಾಲ ಮೋತಿ ಅದಿ ವೆಸ್ಟಿನ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಸರ್ವೈವ್ ಬ ಕ್ರೌನ್ ಎಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ Akazaya Esports adi TM7 survive ba tin team mi harakatirwani mi fahu zone ge terega masake mikurani ragalu positioning hodu maffa mitanu ga ragalu placement ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇತ performance ದಕ್ಕನ್ ಜೆ ಬ ಟೀಮ್ ದಕು ಡಿನಾ ಬೇಣು ವಣಿ ಕಮಗ ವಂಜ ವಿಷ್ಣನ್ ಜೆ ಬ್ಯಾವರ್ ಕನ ತಕೆ ಬೋರಿ ಝೋನ ವಿಷ್ಣನ್ ಜೆ ಅತಗು ಹೋರಿ ಎಮೋ ವಿಷ್ಣನ್ ಜೆ ಅತಗು ಹೋರಿ ಮೆಡ್ಸ ವಿಷ್ಣನ್ ಜೆ ಬೆಂಡೇಜ ವಿಷ್ಣನ್ ಜೆ ಹುರಿ ಹ್ಯಾಚಕ ವಿಷ್ಣನ್ ಜೆ ನಿ ಸಿಚುಯೇಷನ್ ನಂಗ ಐಸ ಹುರಿಯ ಟೀಮ್ ತಕು ವಿಸ್ ಮಿಹಾರ ವರ್ ಸಮಜೆ ದಂಗೆ ತಕು ತೆರೆಗ ಮಡುಜ ಹಾಲಾಗೆ ಮಿತಿಬಿ ಎಡಿ ವಿಸ್ ತಕುಳ ದುರುಗ ಮಡುಜ ಹಾಲಾಗೆ ಒಂಡ ಮಂಜರು ಮಿ ಫೆಂಡನಿ ಎಡಿ ವಿಸ್ ಬೇಡ ಮಣ್ಣುವೆ ಅದಿ ರಿಸ್ಕ್ ಎಂಡಗ ಕಮಿತ ಕಾರಿಗ ಮಾಹಾ ವಿಸ್ ಮಡುಜ ಹಾಲಾಗೆ ಒಂಡ ಮಂಜರು ಮಿ ಫೆಂಡನಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಇತರು ಕ್ರೌನ್ ಗೆ 2 players ಮಿತಿಬಿ ಗೇಗೆ ತೆರೆಗ ಮಡುಜಹಾಲಾಗಿ was ಮಡುಜಹಾಲಾಗಿ ಓಪನ್ ಏರಿಯಾಗ ಉಂಡ ತಮ್ಮಿ ಫೆನೆ ಮಡುಮಂಡು ಸ್ನೇಕ್ ವಾದ ಗೋತಿ ತಕುರು ಎಡಿ ವಟ್ಟಲಫ ಎಡಿ ಕುದೆ ವರಕ ಓಪನ್ ಜರಗತ್ತಿ ತಳಾಗೆ ತಕುರು ವೆಟ್ಟಲಮ ತಕುರು ವಟ್ಟಲಫ ಮಡುಮಂಡು ಬಾಹಯಾದಿ ಮಾಬಿ ಮೂವ್ ಕೊರಡಿ ಆಯುಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತು ಕುದೆ ವರಕ ಗೋಸ್ತ ಗೋತಿ ಮಾಹ ವರುದ ಬೇಡ ಕೆಂದಾತಿ ನಿಯತ್ತಿ ಆಯುಗೆ ತುವಸ್ ಗೋಸ ಟೀಮ್ 7 ಗೆ ನಿಬುಂಗ್ ಐಸ ಮ್ಯೋತಿ ಮಾಹ ಬಸಕ್ಕೆ ಮಿಕೊರನಿ ಮಿಹಾರು ಎಕಡಿ ಮೆ ಕೆಡಿ ಮಾಹ ಫೆಂಡಾಡೆ ಜೋಕಾ ಮೀತಿ ಪುರಾ ವಚ್ಚಗರ ದುಬ್ಬಲೆ ವಿನ ಚಿಕನ್ ಡಿನರ್ ಡಗ ಮ್ಯೋತಿ ಕ್ರೌನ್ esports ರಗಳ ಕುಳುಮೆದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಫಹು ಆಗುತ್ತುಗ ಫುರಾಳ ವಚ್ಚೆ ಗರಾಫ ಕುಳುನ್ ತರಿಂತ ತಿಬಿ ಥಾಣುಂ ಮಿಹಿರಿ ಲೊಕೇಟ್ ಕೊಫ that was a really good play from Crown Esports. They have the really good IQ to actually climb up the rooftop and find the players who are wandering on the open area. That was really hectic, high pressure. But Crown Esports said, what pressure?
Alright, so well done, Crown Esports, for securing your 5th chicken dinner so far for Esports Flash Series, Series 2. Now let's move on to your Crown Esports winning stats. Okay, so winning team stats solely with a total of 0 eliminations, Joker with a total of 3 eliminations, and Rips with a total of 1 eliminations, and Sky Sharks with a total of 2 eliminations. So that leads up to a total of 6 eliminations for your winning team over here. Crown Esports, well done, well played. Now let's move on to your next stat. Match summary, of course, 67 eliminations, 72 knockouts, 5,706 total healings, 2 grenade eliminations, 31 assists, and 2 vehicle eliminations. So that's how the match summary has been delivered, guys, for your 5th match of the day. Mo, would you like to do the honors of the head-to-head comparison onwards?
Yes, of course. Head-to-head comparison sa bala rugamini Crown Esports ang baras tega fastalas de ege turun TM7 mini baras tega nuadiha damage points ege turun noksa balala rug Crown Esports mini hataro noko TM7 no mindi diha nok fa kollan je ba TM7 no kodako dominate kore ba stretch sa balala ero Crown Esports mini ha eliminations ege turun diha eliminations e ba TM7 gatuga survival time balala ro 20 minute a 26 sekuntu mindi Crown Esports atuga eturun TM7 atuga mini 20 minute a 3 sekuntu total points balala ro Crown Esports atuga mini 16 point adi TM7 atuga mini 15 point for the work carry ga it's a really close call for both teams. Can you do the MVP please?
Yes, of course. So let's give it up for your most valuable player, guys. VETM7's RU with a total of 5 eliminations, 1,126 damage, 2 assists, 4 knocks, and 116 healings. So there you have it, guys. Your most valuable player RU. Now moving on to your top player so far for match 5. Hashtag 5 stands Eddie with a total of 3 eliminations. Hashtag 4 stands Cloud with 3 eliminations. Hashtag 3 stands Shisui with a total of 4 eliminations. And hashtag 2 stands Maha with 4 eliminations, and hashtag 1 stands RU with a total of 5 eliminations. So there you have it, guys, your top players so far for the concluding of match 5. Now let's move on to your next stat.
Match ranking sa balalaero. Oh, sorry. Match ranking sa balalaero. Evanaga morani Crown Esports. Mulika ekko 16 points ayako high elimination adi placement points abal diha point mi indi devanaga vi e2 TM7 fanar points ayako timanaga le Akazaya mini 13 points ayako BLK mote 14 wanaga no points ayako Anteiku mote half points ayako first wanaga LNN Esports mote havanaga half points ayako hama same points mini the team guys havanaga Akazaya Espada mote first points ayako hama first points ayako LNN XF1 ಮ್ಯೋತಿ ಅವಣಗ ನೋವಣಗ ಮತಿ Cyanide Esports ದಿಹವಣಗ Goatlike 11ವಣಗ DCM DMT 12ವಣಗ Anteiku 13ವಣಗ Kage or Kage. I actually don't know how to pronounce this name. ಹತಫ್ ಸಾದವಣಗ ಮತಿ LNN Ego 15ವಣಗ ಮತಿ YD LNF 16ವಣಗ ಮತಿ HNTR Shinigami Sataravanaga LNN Evox, Asharavanaga TRF Titans, Adi Navaravanaga DCM Morrigan with the same 0 points. This is the match rankings. Right next we have, I believe, is the overall rankings. Yes, you can go ahead.
Nice move. So moving on to your overall standings, guys. Hashtag 19MRG with 0 eliminations, TRF with 6 eliminations, ESP with 10. My bad. I was saying eliminations, wasn't I? Right. Let's reword it again. TRF with 6 total points, ESP with 10, Ego with 11, Cage and XF1 and BLK with 16 points so far. LNF with a total of 18 points, KTS with 20 points, and along with SNG with 20 points, Evo and CND with 22 points each. Lons with a total of 24 points, DM7s with 31 points, Crown with a total of 39 points, and DMT with 43 points. So hashtag 3 stands Anteiku with a total of 45 points, hashtag 2 stands Goat with a total of 51 points, and hashtag 1 crowning themselves is Team Akazaya with a total of 75 points. So a gap of 20 plus over here between hashtag 1 and hashtag 2. So there you have it, guys, your overall standings so far. We do have the next final map to be played out as well, so the table points could flip any moment. Now, moving on to overall top players, let's start from hashtag 5. Maha with a total of 10 points. 4, Cloud with a total of 12 points, and hashtag 3, Leo with a total of 16 points. Hashtag 2 stands F12 with a total of 17 points, and hashtag 1 still stands Mahu with a total of 19 points. So there you have it, guys, our overall top players. Let's give it up for Mahu, F12, Leo, Cloud, and Maha. Well done. Now, today's matches, we can see match 1 being concluded by DMTs, match 2, Sanhok being delivered by SNG, match 3 completely dominated by Akazayas, match 4 team Goat being, very dominating on that, and match 5 being an unexpected chicken din over here by Crown. And next up, we've got match 6, the last final map for your Esports Flash Series hashtag 2. So let's see who would be able to walk away with the final chicken dinner. Now, before that, let's head on to a quick short break. Alright, so what's up everybody? We will be heading straight into your final map of the day for Ooredoo's Nation MV's Gamers Lands Esports Flash Series. So now we can see the plane pathway has already been created, cutting across in between Puerto all the way leading up to La Cabrera. So a couple of teams heading towards the southern side as well, and I believe Los Leones will also be congested as well. Most probably we should be able to witness a couple of clashes, perhaps maybe around in Los Leones as well as in El Perzo, Hacienda as well. Now teams might be able to work around for placement points rather than scoring directly for eliminations, because this is after all your last map of the day, the deciding map rather. So teams might need to really work it off really hard. We can see the first circle has already been encircled in it as well. Now, a couple of teams will be outside of the safe zone, so getting into the zone will also not be a problem. But the concern here is if this teams that have already entered into the first circle, will they be gatekeeping, making sure that whoever who passes across the edge will have no access of getting into the zone. So let's see. Oh, the first knock has already been created over here, guys. Let's take a closer view into what is exactly happening over here. TRFs going against Akazayas. Akazayas have lost one of their members, unfortunately, guys. The fight is happening in in Pecado, as you can see. Let's take a closer view. Alright, so Mahu going straight at the TRFs over here, guys. Let's see, Maha has already been taken completely off. So TRFs versus Team Akazaya is what we are witnessing right now. Mahu should be able to get the 1v1 that is about to happen here. But we can see Yanish moving completely differently into a whole new different location as Team Akazaya comes right behind, the team to avenge their teammates' death. Pounding endlessly straight into the compounds over here, guys. TRFs, they have another member right across the buildings as well, so that gives them more opportunity. What the? How on earth did he not hear? But then again, he was fortunate enough to take down Mahu and touch them as well simultaneously. And down goes Nano. Why on earth did he come out of the building is the question. Now we can see Alipane is last HP as well. TRF Yanish being taken out by Thakuru. So last two members for Akazaya and last two members for Team TRF. Gonna be a duo versus duo situation. Now who would be able to walk away, guys, from the chaos that's about to happen? Down goes too slow as well. Itachi and Thakuru this time around, and with that they were able to take down Team TRF in hashtag 18th position and securing 4 eliminations as well simultaneously. Well done, well played. So for now, tentatively, that leads them to be at the top of the leaderboard. Now, in a map like Miramar, guys, you won't be able to witness a lot of fights, a lot of actions, given that the dimension of the map is actually comparatively very larger to maps like Erangel, Sanhok. I think there should be some similarities between Rondo and Miramar, if I'm not mistaken. But let's see. So, who would be able to, get the next knock? I think most possibly around in Los Leones, if I'm not mistaken, because I did see a lot of teams dropping down to Los Leones, and you can see TM7s over here at Patrons. Now if you take a look at the overall map, I think people may have left Los Leones for good. None of the teams might clash against one another, guys, because I think most possibly in Impala the fight might happen between Goatlike and Eagle. But that's something we'll need to be very patient and witness if that's actually gonna happen. And if this guy's Goat is going straight at it, down goes 49. The spray over here by Joker, a very unexpected spray, and so sweet taking out Joke, and Iftil taking Joker out as well. The fights are happening so fast, I can't really comprehend what's exactly happening over here. Alright, so I think So Sweet trying to get oops, 49 has already been taken out completely. So Sweet going in very aggressively. Down goes Kamikaze as well. So trying to get the revenge over here by, you know, the usual way with the daggers. Last man standing for Ego. Gonna take a complete new deviation. They would have already, they've already secured 3 eliminations so far. So last man standing for the opposition team may be actually trying to play it safe. But So Sweet isn't gonna let them go away so sweetly. Indeed, here comes the fight, guys. Here comes the chase. What's the opposition by So Sweet? Solely over here on the other hand. Monte is pretty crowded by Crown Esports at the moment. Still stagnant with 17 teams and 62 remaining. Let's see who would be able to get the next knock, next team to be eliminated. Do drop your early predictions, guys, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and show support for the teams that are actively participating today. Your support would actually boost them, their morale virtually rather. Right, so we can see Ego's last man. I think So Sweet is chasing them. Chasing the last man over here. Iku and I don't think, and here it is, guys. Iku trying to get the 1v1 over here. Now the whole squad is fired up. And here it is, Iku in his last HP, and here comes the chase. What the hell was that, Iku? Amazing gameplay over there. And with that, Team Ego has been completely taken off and in the 17th position. So Goatlike have already confirmed 4 eliminations so far. We're still stagnant with 16 teams and 61 remaining. Alright, so Goatlike, I think, once the chase has already been done, they've already, locked into a next victim. Wonder who would that be? But from the look of it, none of the teams are actually around. They goes back to their old location one more time. I think So Sweet is back here for the loot. You can see Anteiku is over here on the other hand. I think none of the teams would be having early clashes. There was a couple that actually did, but in a map like Miramar, it's pretty unlikely you'd get into fights early on itself. Even the dimension of the map that I've completely emphasized on multiple times is very large. So, most possibly we would be able to see clashes perhaps around in the minute we head on to the stage 4, stage 5th zone. And in about 2 minutes left, we would definitely be heading towards the next zone, guys, which would be the stage 3 of the zone. I think KTS over here trying to hold the edge of the zone. Meanwhile, we can see the rest of the KTS members might go against one another towards the opposition. That would be Team Lance. Still stagnant with 16 teams. Right, so all of the teams are rotating, shifting towards their desired locations. The only question here is, who would be able to get the next team squad down? Akazaya's last 2 men, guys, Itachi and Takaru, I think they're trying to hold on to a mid of the location, or rather higher ground that gives them more opportunities, more advantage. And there you have it, guys. Lons Sark taking out F12 over there. A fight is happening between Goatlike versus the opposition team being Lons. F12, the aggressive gameplay, guys, and here it is, Goatlike. F12 open and taking out Neo like it meant nothing at all. Beautiful spray over here by High Score. But here comes the next fight as well, and down goes High Score. Now another spray over here by Goatlike. So sweet. Down goes high score, guys. The last man standing for Goatlike would be So Sweet himself. I think So Sweet might be going away from, the tragedy that's about to happen. But also he also needs to make sure that, he can confirm the elimination. Gives up on confirming the elimination rather than he's completely focused on, trying to play it safe now. Very surprisingly. And TM7s are going against BLKs at the moment. Is being shot over here against the BLKs by TM7s. Last man standing for gold, guys. So Sweet goes down by LNN Esports. And with that, we are down to just 15 teams and 58 remaining, with Team Gold being eliminated in hashtag. Alright, so Anteiku is overlooking into Kage over here. Trying to see if they can actually take a closer view into Kage's location and get him down. Not really exactly, not much of a thing is happening right here. They're just kind of overlooking to see if they can actually take the team down or not. And we can see Aizen being knocked out, simultaneously being completely wiped off as well by Rifa. And Rifa getting a couple of shots. Rifa getting in his last HP over here, guys. Not sure as to whom he was getting shot by. Here comes Anteiku's, guys. I think it is a battle between Anteiku's as well as the opposition team's Kage. Would it be Anteiku's or would it be Kage, guys? Drop your predictions below. Anteiku's coming in like a monster against Team Kage's remaining members over here. A Molotov being thrown at. I don't think the Molotov connects though. You can see Shafu dealing a little bit of damage. Now we can see Itachi Iyad moving into a completely different location over here. Moving closer into his teammate rather. And Shafu being taken out over here by Kage Marzine, so that enables them to lead ahead. Okay, so we can see Marzine overlooking if he would be able to score a couple of blocks using the Mini 14. Unfortunately, he was not able to. Still stagnant with 57 remaining players. By beautiful Mini 14 shot, as you can see. Cycling shot knocks that he could take for the team. So we're down to still 15 teams and 57 remaining. None of the count seems to be lowering anytime sooner. So in about a minute and 50 seconds left, we'll be heading into the stage 4 of the critically damaging zone. The moderately damaging zone rather. So we're still stagnant with 15 teams, and Anteiku are completely avoiding what just happened there. They're moving on to Shinigami's POV over here. Okay, I think Shinigami might be able to go to their destined locations with so much of ease, given that none of the teams are around. Shizui taking a knock over here against Poison. Let's see if they will be able to confirm. And here comes the rush against Team BLK, guys, by Cyanide Esports. Rushing over here by Hyzen, and a couple of utilities being used. Molotovs being thrown, grenades being thrown as well. And down goes Joker by Admiral. V2 in his last HP, and so is Poison in his last HP as well, guys. More grenades being thrown. So many utilities are being thrown, guys. Let's see if and either of the grenades would be able to connect any of the opposition teams, though. Minute the grenade connects, that's the exact time when the opposition team will be lurking in to get the rush. More grenades being thrown. V2 and Wild are the only ones over there with using grenades. Most definitely Cyanide Esports has the advantage, and BLK taking over Shizu and confirming him as well. Samantha, it was very quick though. After being taken out, eliminated, so it's gonna be Wild goes down as well, guys. It's gonna be a 2 versus 2 situation now. Nahil and Hyzam versus Vittu and Poison. Smokes are being delivered every day, guys. There's a lot of grenades as well. I'm not sure how many grenades Nahil was carrying around with him though. More smokes after more smokes, grenades after grenades. However, Molotov's limitations are definitely noticed. Still stagnant with 15 teams and 15 more remaining, and here comes CNDs. How on earth did he come there? Out of the blue, Blanky comes in. More nades being thrown, so it's going to be a 2 versus 3 situation at the moment. Meanwhile, we can also see a third party that is lingering around, not sure if they will attack them now itself. More nades being used. Nahil, he didn't notice Poison at all. How easy was it to take him down? Now it's going to be a 2 versus 2 situation, guys. With two-way Flanky as well. Flanky and Hyzam dealing a little bit of damage from Team BLK. Now, who would be able to walk away? Would it be Team BLK or Team CND? This is definitely a worth of a piece to watch. Flanky completely flanking towards a different location now. But then they got a call to kind of hold still and wait for the opponent to make more moves. Not much seems to be happening at the moment, given that we weren't even able to witness the fight that may have happened. Maybe I believe the enemy team actually kind of lost track with the grenades they used, so they're run out of grenades, and there's no possible way to sort of think, okay, what's the next step right now. And Lance Extra being knocked out over here by Shuffle. Let's see if the confirmation takes place. Still stagnant with 15 teams, and Yaish being knocked out over IT by Anteiku versus Lance over here, guys. Full squad versus a duo. See the strategy we are about to witness. I mean, as well. Itachi, guys. Has been taken out. Video over here being taken out as well. PT being confirmed. It's gonna be Ike and then down goes Ike. He was not able to get the 1-on-1. Oh, but fortunately Shafu was. Shafu confirms the whole squad and takes down Team Long. Without the 40 teams and just 45 remaining, we can see Akazaya Espada. Niha's being knocked out, and Mir being knocked out as well. Brits being knocked out. A lot of fights are happening right now, guys, as we hit into stage 4 of the zone. But mind you, the minute we hit stage 5 is when we are about to witness real action gameplay. So we're still stagnant with 14 teams and 42 remaining. However, TM7's trying to get a knock over here using the TM7's trying to get a revive over here. But meanwhile, we can see CNDs are like, you know what, you aren't giving time for for revival. We will keep you sending grenades after grenades. Let's see if they will be able to connect the grenade. Whoa, almost had that middle on his feet. And those are middle as well, guys. Beautiful nades being executed, so it's up to Rifa himself and RU to save the day. I don't think they will have enough time to get Admiral in to be revived. You can see Crown Esports over here. Set to fall war full of grenades, and there you go, guys. Joker being knocked out. Eliminated simultaneously. So it's up to Sharks to save the day or break the day. Anteiku is coming at it against Crown Esports last member. You can see Akazaya Espadas. 3 of them on the rather just 1 for now. Molotov being thrown, however, does not connect him unfortunately. Holding on to his holding on to his UMP over here. Evox being eliminated in the 11th position. Last time and TGM in his last HP, in last quarter of HP as well. Down goes TGM, especially when it comes to Miramar, standing out on the open is definitely not a risk to be taken for. We can see Zan over here from his end. Still stagnant with 9 teams, and we can see IT being taken out over here by SNGs. 9 teams remaining, however, just 26 in terms of the head counts. KGM being taken out over here by KTG, guys. KTS being taken out as well. KTS I think KTS is just as predicted. KTS is last man, may need to survive and play the game safely, as we are still stagnant with 9 teams and 23 remaining. Okay, so we can see KTS being eliminated. 9 position. What on earth is that done? Victor coming straight at it, and with that we can see they have eliminated Team Kage in the 8th position. So BLK is securing already 5 eliminations so far. Anteiku, however, stands at the second complete leaderboard with a total of 8 eliminations. Akazaya is leading with 10 elimination points so far. We're down to 7 teams now. Anteiku is going straight at it, and Leo in his last HP as well. Aku should be able to provide his teammates some sort of support. However, DMTs are coming right behind their tails as well. Still stagnant with 17 and 15 remaining. Now the fights are surreal as we head into stage 7 of the cricket zone in the back 20 seconds. A beautiful 1v2 over here by Caesar. Unfortunately, he was taken out early on as well. And with that, Team BLK has been eliminated. So we're down to last 5 teams and 12 remaining. ESB Espada being completely eliminated on as well. Leo over here knocked out. I don't think Team Anteiku would have enough time to take him into revival. Down goes Rio. Here comes a spray by Aquan. Beautiful spray over here by against SMG Void and Aku. Beautiful sprays and beautiful grenades. Let's see if Aku would be able to at least give a fantastic chicken towards the end. Aku being knocked out, unfortunately, guys. Aku was able to spot him out and he was taken off. Grenades being thrown from every corner. So now we're down to last 4 teams with just 9 remaining. Team Anteiku is being eliminated. Drop your early predictions down below, guys, and bring the hype up. Would it be Team SNG, Akazaya's DMT, or would it be CMD? 4 players, 46 seconds, and we'll be heading into stage 8 of the zone. Now teams may need to come up with the best strategies, given that this is gonna be somewhat out in the open as well. Maito over here trying to get a couple of grenade eliminations. Stagnant with 3 teams now, guys. We're down with 3 teams. Akazaya is being eliminated in the 4th position. Would it be SNG DMTs or would it be C and D? Drop your early predictions down in the comments down below, guys, and let us know which team you are rooting for. We're down to last 3 teams. Full 2 duo squad and a 1 partially completed squad with a 3-man power. Let's see if it would be who would be able to get the next knock, the next bloodthirst completed. You can see a lot of nades being thrown over here against Doin. However, Doin seems to be not giving any looting, and a beautiful spray over here by taking out Hikesen. And here it is, guys. Shinigami's members rushing in, holding on to the edges of the zone. Now, this is very smart gameplay, guys. More nades being executed. Let's see if he's connected though. Coin goes down, and with that, we are down to last 2 teams, guys. DMTs versus CND. Now, DMTs have been coming up in top 4s so far. Let's see if they would be able, the solo man would be able to give us a chicken dinner. Would it be the complete opposite as grenades are being thrown? Every possible utility is being thrown, guys. Molotovs after molotovs, grenades after grenades. Cheer for your team, cheer for the best team, as this would be the deciding factor of the day, guys. And a shot. DMTs were able to secure the chicken dinner. Well done. Let's give it up one more time for your winning teams, DMT. A chicken back-to-back streak over here done by DMT. Let's move into your winning team stats. Alright, guys, so moving on to your winning team stats. Let's give it up for DMT Hunter, 0 eliminations, DMT Maito with 3 eliminations, Pinky with a total of 2 eliminations, and Senzo with a total of 4 eliminations as well. So that leads up to 9 eliminations in total for Team DMT. Well done. Let's move into your next stat. Okay, so your match summary, guys: 70 eliminations, 69 knockouts, 8,537 total healings, 3 grenade eliminations, 36 assists, and 2 vehicle eliminations. Perfect summary so far, but I mean, way better than the Erangel previously as well. So well done, well played, teams. Now let's move on to your next stat. Head-to-head comparison between DMT and Akazaya. 1,240 damage, 3 knocks, 9 eliminations, 19 total points for DMT. 1,775 damage, 9 knocks, 12 eliminations. That leads up to 16 total points for Team Akazaya. So there you have it, guys, your head-to-head comparison. Just a gap of, I would say, 3 points over there. Now let's give it up for your most valuable player, Akazaya Itachi, with a total of 8 eliminations, 697 damage, 1 assist, 6 knocks, and 121 healings. Well done, well played, Itachi. Let's keep up with the same momentum. Let's move on to your next stat. Top players, guys. So let's start off from #5. #5 stands Heisen with 4 eliminations. #4 stands Shafu with 4 eliminations. #3 stands Senzo with 4 eliminations. And #2 stands Takuru with 4 eliminations. And #1 stands Itachi with a total of 8 eliminations. Well done, guys. Let's move on to your next stat. Okay, so your match rankings, let's start from Z to A. Hashtag 19 DCM YDLNF. XF1 and Evo 0 points. Crown Esports and LNG Ego with 1 point each. TRF TATS with 2 points each. Lons Esports with 3. Kage, Goatlike, TM7 with 4 points each. BLK Esports with 6 and Akazaya 6 as well. HNTR with 11 along with Anteiku's 11. Cyanide Esports hashtag 3 stands 12 points, hashtag 2 stands Akazes, total of 16 points, and hashtag 1 stands EMT one more time with a total of 19 total points. Well done, well played, guys. Now let's move on to your next stat. That'll be your overall standings. Okay, so your overall standings, let's start from hashtag 19. Hashtag 19 MRG with 0 total points. TRF 8, Eco 12, XF1 16, ASP 16, LNF 18, Kage with 20, Evo and BLK along with KTS 22, Lons with 27, SNG with 31, CND 34, TM7s with 35, Crowns with 40, and Goat with 55, AT Anteiku with 56, and hashtag 2 stands DMT with a total of 62, and hashtag 1 stands none other than your team Akazaya with a total of 91 points. Well done, well played, guys. Let's move on to your next stat. Alright, so your most valuable player would be team Akazaya's Mahu with a total of 19 eliminations, 533.17 average damage, 2 average assists, 3.17 average knocks, 3.17 average eliminations, and a total healings of 127.83. Well done, well played, Mahu. Now moving on to overall top players, guys. Let's start from hashtag 5. Stands Cloud with a total of 12 eliminations, IU with a total of 13 eliminations, Leo with a total of 16 eliminations, and F12 with 19 eliminations, and Mahu with 19 eliminations. So there you have it, guys, the overall top players. Let's give it up one more time for Mahu, F12, Leo, IU, and Cloud. Alright, so moving on to your matches. Today's matches, we can see match 1, match 2, up to match 6 has already been delivered and done. We also saw a lot of comeback moments, back-to-back chickens, a lot of teams, scoring eliminations, some of the teams scoring just the placement points. Congratulations to the top 8 teams for their outstanding performance and resilience throughout, the event. They've even truly proven themselves as the upcoming kings of the Maldives, PUBG Esports. A big thank you as well to all the teams who participated today, and of course to Ooredoo Nations MV Gamers Land for making this event possible. So let's move forward the top 8 will be moving forward into the grand finals. Signing off will be your girl JLo temporarily. Stay safe, keep gaming, and we'll see you on the battlegrounds.
Fonuga vibuli hayata netum bulilani takum misaki mezuga efesh gameуга kudulu speeduga e PUBG ganda snap kure esa ka meme taka e furi feeduga e tekutoku fura e fitu cheku taka be OG fasha e sali trend ka e ki bajiduwa
Liberty, technology, libe kuri eroma, eko haru fatuga, tibe hos baguta, magutung ufala, libe huwa fenta, kula veche, libe fa.
Jassadi ma fighti libe, Jassadi ma fighti libe, Jassadi ma fighti libe, Jassadi ma fighti libe. ರಾಜ್ಯಗೆ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಬೋಡು 5G ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್.
Bebe, क्या हो रहा है? Bebe, me क्या हो रहा है?
ಕಮೆಂಗ್ ಹಿಂಗಾದೊಮ್ಮೆ ಉಂದಗೂ ಕಮೆದ್ದು 5G ಜಸ್ಸಾದ Coming hingalam benomiya Ooredoo 5G jassala. Kurierumen avaha beenundo 5G jassala. ಹಯಾತುಗ ಅವಹ ಕುರಿಯರುಂ ಹೋದಾಲಂ ಬೇಣುಮಿಯ Ooredoo 5G jassala.